Shit, just say it's live. Come on, Twitch app. I don't know why it's having so much trouble. Like, I think at the beginning of this stream through, it just would say it as soon as I went live. Meanwhile, I'm over here 3 minutes, been live here, and it's just like... I know I complain about this every time I start the damn stream, but it's just annoying because I know what it was like before, and now it's not as good. We're gonna get started in 1 minute. Hey, Rockin' Fun, how's it going? Just about to get started here. Just put my little jacket on, take a drink, and then I'm loading up. And hey, Garrick, how's it going? You're both just in time for the very beginning of the stream. So, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the late night edition. You are listening to the smooth sights and sounds of Kingdom Hearts, the stream edition. My name is Monochromia, and I'll be your host for tonight. So sit back, relax, and enjoy whatever the hell shenanigans we get into here. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back. Last time, I don't remember if I left you at this save point or not, but you may recall, if you were looking at the loading screen, I left you at a different level than I am right now. I gained a couple of levels in my off-screen there. Normally, I would equip EXP 0, but I think we might actually need the levels in order to do the Hades Cup. But what I did was, I went ahead and grabbed some new materials that we did not have. I grabbed everything else that we need except for one thing, which we will be going and getting today. For all of the synthesis items that I'm going to be doing. Specifically, I grabbed some Serenity Powers. Grabbed the Bright Shard because I needed one. I think I grabbed some Shiny Crystals, Power Crystals. Made sure I had everything I needed. Blazing Stones I went and grabbed as well, so I've had a whole bunch, so... You've been watching an American stream Gothic for 10 hours? Oh, wow. Good on him, man. I've started a trend. No, probably not. If anybody started a trend, it was probably Variax, because I know he's been doing Gothic 2 recently, so I know he's been around to do that stuff for a little bit. I'm playing a bit of Persona 3, and then you saw I was streaming. Yeah. Yep, late night stream tonight. Well, I say late, it's not even it's barely evening here. The sun is just barely setting here, but well, you know. Late night if you're in the Europes, that's for sure. But yeah, so I went and did all the grinding for every material we need except for one. We need one Gale for one of the items I'm about to go show that we need to synthesize, and we cannot get that anywhere except for the final world in the game, so we'll be making a routine stop off there in just a little while. But first, let's go up here and grab the synthesis materials we can fuse up. So we were so close to ASMR. we almost got there, yeah. 3:12 p.m. for you, Dreamwalker. Gotcha. And hello, how you doing? What's the plan for today? Today we are listening to Jaeger bark, apparently. Yeah, we're going to go to the final world, and then we are... but we're not going to finish it, obviously. We're going to go there for a little bit, and then we're going to go to the Hades Cup. I don't know what Goofy was just up to, but... well past midnight for you, yeah. Well, if you gotta go because you need to sleep, I will be totally fine with that. I totally get that, so don't even worry about it. What is he barking at? Neighbors. Damn it. Hold on. Alright, Yank, settle down. It's alright. They're okay. They're okay. It's alright. What you barking at? What you barking at? It's alright. They're okay. They're okay. They're okay. No bark at them, okay? Don't bark at them, okay? You're okay. They're okay. Don't bark at them, okay? Good boy. It's okay. It's okay. Gotta give him the death glare before I close up the window there so he doesn't just go and continue barking at them. They gotta be like, nope, don't you do it. Of course, some days he looks back at you like, I'm gonna go do it, and you're like, don't you do it, and he's like, I'm gonna do it, and you're like, damn it. But yeah, anyway, so let's make some items. Yes, Goofy was definitely being goofy there. He his pathfinding didn't really know where he wanted to go, I think. But let's make an elixir. The 3 stars, there he goes again. He was doing it just like I said today. And the crystal crown. So now we've synthesized 21 items. If you leave the conversation and then talk to him again, it will open up his next set of items for us. And, I mean, there's some pretty damn good stuff in here, but the most important ones that I actually care about making are the Cosmic Arts and the ribbon. Now, as you can see, we can't make a ribbon right now because we need 1 Gale. Other than that, I have everything that we need to make it. So, let's make the Cosmic Arts, and then we will go get the Gale. And that gives us a ton of good synthesis items to equip here. So let's go ahead and do that. I want... so the Crystal Crown is just... you know what? I'm gonna remove, I think, what Sora's got equipped right now, just so I can give you an idea of how all of this stuff does. So the Crystal Crown is like the best accessory in the game because it gives... well, I won't say the best. It's probably the second best accessory in the game because it gives you a little bit of everything. The only thing it doesn't give you is resistance to elements there, so it's pretty damn good. We'll equip that. We're going to stick the ribbon here in a little while. I was going to say I need an element ring for these, but it turns out 3 stars is just straight up better than the element ring, so we'll just equip that. It just, the only thing it doesn't do, which the element ring doesn't do either, is it doesn't raise darkness resistance, so we'll figure that out as well. And then I'm debating, because I could either equip Cosmic Arts or I could equip the Inferno Band until we get the ribbon, and then I can equip Cosmic Arts after that. I might just do that, actually. Yeah, we'll equip Inferno Band for now. But Cosmic Arts is going to be Sora's other ultimate accessory, so he's going to have Crystal Crown, Ribbon, and Cosmic Arts here. So that'll be that. Because Donald is done with his, he just needs the Dream Rod, and then we're in good shape with him. And then Goofy has all of his stuff already, so that's perfectly fine. I also, I think I gave him the Atlas Armlet, which Sora had last time, but yeah, so there's that. It's the weekend, you have all the time in the world, so you'll probably stick till the end. Miss the robotic voice. Gotcha. You stay as long as you like, Rockin' Fun, no problem at all. I should kind of give you an idea of what I did in order to get all of the items that I got, though, shouldn't I? Well, here, let me go downstairs first. So, basically, the most important items that I got there, the ones that were actually worth me explaining, the Blazing Stones, you've seen me fight the Chimera enemy over in Halloween Town a few streams ago. Basically, the only difference there was that now we have Aeroga. So you fight it until its first health bar is gone, then you do one of these to yourself, and that will reflect all of the little light projectiles that he shoots out of the top of his head. So basically it reflects it back at them, and then he fights you again. His health bar comes back, he summons some enemies, you fight him again. So just stay relentless, fight him until the light keeps reflecting on him. I think you have to do that like 5 times. And then once you do that, like 5 times, he will actually finally die. and you have a chance of getting a Blazing Stone each time. I managed to get a Blazing Stone every time I fought him, but sometimes it took a little while to spawn him into the room. You'll know that you spawned him if you go all the way to the Manor Ruins and you jump all the way off the cliff there, and only one enemy spawns in the first spawn area. Like, it's one White Knight that spawns, then it spawns like 2, then it spawns 4, 8, and then I think the Chimera spawns after that. So that's how you know it's him. The other item that I got that I kind of showed off there that was important, it's still here, okay, because I need it for the ribbon, is the Serenity Power item. Now, you've seen me fight the pink Agaricus, I think it's called, previously. That enemy was the one that I found in Atlantica, where you had the, whatchamacallits, the, what am I talking about? The white mushrooms that were stopped in the undersea cave there. So you cast stop on all of them, and then he pops up, and he's the one that's green and pink, has the pink cap, and he dances around, so then you can stop him and try to hit him a bunch. Well, in order to hit him enough to give yourself a good chance of getting a Serenity Power, you need to equip Sora with as many MP increasing items as you can. So, you know, do stuff like Lady Luck or Spellbinder, depending on your whole what you have available to you. Give yourself Atlas Armlets or anything that can increase your max MP, do that. And then what I did was I equipped the Ragnarok ability, which basically what you do is you can use it on airborne targets. Now, the pink Agaricus has 2 targets. He has his body and his cap. So you target the cap when you spawn him, you cast Eroga, and then you use Ragnarok and keep hitting him over and over again, because and obviously you need a lot of MP for this. I think I had like 12 or 13 MP. No, it's like 12 when I was hitting him, so I had a little more MP than I have right now. And by doing that, basically, you know, like you Eroga yourself, stop him, and then use Ragnarok, and then hit him in between 2 Ragnaroks, you can pretty consistently get 50 hits on him. I was getting, like, I think my max was 68, I want to say, and he has a chance to drop a Serenity Power at 10 hits and then 50 hits. So as long as you can consistently get 50 hits, you have a decent, not incredible, decent chance of getting a Serenity Power from him. And basically what I did is I just saved in the tunnel area close to the treehouse, and if I didn't get the Serenity Power from the items he gave me, I just reset, and then just kept going back and forth until I got it. And because of all of that, here we are now, level 55, so yeah, that's enough to do the secret bosses. Really, it's enough to do all of the secret bosses, if I'm being honest with you. I think, though, we're actually going to go ahead and do the Hades Cup before we do any of the other secret bosses, because to be honest with you, I just want Thundaga, man. I want Thundaga and Graviga, and that's about it. Before we go ahead and do any of the other secret bosses. Because honestly, I don't even know if Firaga works on the secret boss in Agrabah. It might, but the one that I know that works on him is Thundaga, so I'd like to get that before we go after any more of the secret bosses. Really, at this point, I could probably go after the one that's in the Colosseum, one out of 2 of them. The second one, probably not yet, but we'll have to figure that out. Oh, and the other thing that I did, I almost forgot, while I was off screen, was I also did the Hercules Cup. I did the Sora Solo one, and that got me the Critical Plus ability, which is really nice. And I also did it, well, I say did it, but I use quotes, because I didn't actually do the time trial. I did the time trial, but I used a glitch in order to do the time trial, because at this point in time, there is no possible way, it's practically an impossibility, for us to beat the Hercules Cup in 3 minutes. Like, it took me almost 3 minutes just to get to Hercules, period. And it's probably because I'm not very good at this game, admittedly, but there is a glitch that you can use to beat it at any point in time, as long as you can get to the Hercules fight within the 3 minutes. Basically, you get to the Hercules fight, and then you, once it, does a little bum, and it shows the Hercules card and everything like that, and then he starts fighting you. As soon as he starts fighting you, pause the game and click restart. It will restart the round that you're on, but the clock will be stopped permanently. So you can just beat him at your leisure, and then you can beat the Hercules Cup with the time trial. So that's how I did it. It's admittedly a bit cheap, but I didn't want to wait until high levels to finish the Hercules Cup time trial, because it turns out you get Gravity Break when you beat the Hercules Cup time trial, which is, it's sort of like the stun impact ability that I had before, except instead of knocking enemies stunned, or unconscious as it says, stunning them for a little while, it has a 30% chance of unleashing an attack that deals damage equal to a percentage of the target's HP, as if I was casting gravity on them. I don't think it's like casting Gravira or Graviga. I think it's like casting just a general gravity spell. It's still really good, though. Like, enemies that are like defenders, large bodies, fat bandits, all those guys get absolutely flattened by this ability. They just, like, you use it and it just blasts away like half of their HP bar. It's ridiculous. So I was like, I really want that. And so now I have it. So that's what I've done off screen here. And it's been, I'd say it's been quite fun. But, yeah, so that's everything that I did off-screen. I won't have to do anything else off-screen for the rest of the stream through, though, because we are going to head to the gummy ship, and we're going to go ahead and grab the last synthesis item we need. You could grab more synthesis items, obviously, if you wanted to make everything, because if you make everything, you can get the ultimate weapon for Donald and Goofy that are exclusive to Final Mix, and you can also get the Ultima weapon for Sora, which is the straight-up, hands-down best Keyblade in the game. No questions asked. It gives you lots of MP, it's difficult to deflect, it has a long reach. It's incredible. It has really high strength. It's incredible. If you're going to use any one Keyblade, you should use that one. But for me personally, in the Final Mix version of the game specifically, the requirements for it are way too much. Some of the stone items that you have to get from the new enemies that are here would just take way too long for me to actually care about using it. So we probably won't be using Ultima Weapon. Sorry if anybody wanted to see it. But now that I've gotten that whole spiel out of the way, let's warp over to Hollow Bastion and then head for the final world in the game. Yes, sorry. Yeah. Thundaga is the ultimate level of Thunder. I don't know if it's like Thunder 3 in other places or what, but yes, Thundaga is the last level of Thunder. We don't have the last levels of Blizzard, Thunder, or Gravity right now, and I'd like to get all of those before we get to the next secret boss. Well, I guess really it's just the last upgrade to Thunder. So yeah, I'd like to get that before we go to the next secret boss. Sorry, I should have clarified on that, but yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, so we have no idea what this is, but it's apparently the nexus point of all the darkness in everywhere, I would assume, because, you know, Ansem is kind of trying to do all of that stuff. So let's head over there and see what we can do about this. This course might actually be somewhat tricky because, well, it's the last course in the game, so naturally it's going to be pretty tricky, but I think we got this. I think we'll be good. Yeah, that's not a good sign right there. It changed up the landscape again. Can I get a power? Because I probably will need it soon. Armor. That's fine. Oh, there was a power. Damn it. It's okay. Oh, there's one. There we go. Oh, what the hell are these things? Freaking pyramid ass. Oh my god. Yeah, these guys are tricky because they take up a bazillion of the screen, and I just died. Wow. I was hoping that my shields would hold there, but they take up a lot of the screen and they're difficult to kill, so. But that's what happens if you lose a gummy course. You just have to start over from the beginning. So just, yeah. We'll be fine, though. I should be able to get through that without too much difficulty. Just gotta keep my shields up. Hopefully they'll hold this time. Didn't expect that. All of a sudden my HP bar was gone. So, sorry if it was a little abrupt there. Just, like I said, totally didn't expect that to happen. There are no specials here. Those meteors would have broken into specials if there were. Maybe if I had those Ultima gummies equipped, this would be a little simpler, but oh well. Let's just focus on maintaining our armor here, just a little bit. And our power, obviously. I just missed another power, damn it. Yeah, it was a little quick there, and there I go doing that again. All right, just blast forward. I got one. Okay, our shields are going down, but we should still be fine. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Don't even worry about it. I got it. Just had to get through the minefield. That's all. Oh, what are these things? Just die already. Okay, good. One of them died. And that's it. We made it to the end of the world. How appropriate. Great. Yeah, that one is. It's this song is really good. I really like it. It's great. Let's see. Thunder for Bass Thunder, and then Thunder Plus and Thunder X. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So that's how they translate it in other places. Yeah, I don't think it's very well known, the glitch for Hercules. I only personally found out about it because I was trying to do the Hercules Cup time trial off-screen between the last session and this one, and I says, this is impossible. I'm going to have to do it at like level 70 or something. How can I do it now? I want to do it now. And so I looked it up, and lo and behold, and I think it was buried in one of the FAQs somewhere on GameFAQs, they're like, there's a glitch where you can restart on the Hercules fight and stop the clock. I was like, oh, that's exactly what I was looking for. So, yeah, he is a joke. It's just a matter of doing it in the time limit, you know what I mean? And since I'm a low-ish level, I'm kind of like, well, you know, any advantage I can take, I'll take, you know? Anyway, let's disembark at the end of the world. Sounds like a terrible idea, but again, oddly appropriate considering our situation. I think saving now would be a good idea. Just a thought I had. I need to spend my money on something. Oh, I should mention, if you need to spend your money on something for synthesis materials and stuff, you can buy orichalcums now at the item shop in Traverse Town. I think it's like 5,000 money a pop, but it's there if you need it. So sorry, I was being distracted by the question mark above my head getting triggered. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's getting triggered right now. Anyway, let's move on. Let's see where we ended up. Well, I mean, I know where we ended up. We ended up at the end of the world. End of the worlds? That might be more appropriate.
Gorge, is that all that's left of the worlds taken by the Heartless?
I was gonna say, it's like Destiny Islands,
Those
except
worlds
way
will be
more
restored
death.
If we beat Ansem, right?
You betcha!
But if we do beat him, and all these worlds become restored and disconnected, what's gonna happen to this place? And to us?
Well...
This
We
is
would
the
have to
Heartless
live.
world, so maybe it'll just disappear.
Because otherwise you guys wouldn't know
But no
about
worries.
this.
Even if this place goes poof, our hearts ain't going nowhere. I'm sure we'll find our pals again. Yep, I just know that we will. Yep.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll just turn into summon gems.
You're right.
No big deal. Somebody could summon us back in the next game.
I'll return this. I promise.
Alright, so, this is the end of the world, and yes, Goofy is correct, this is all that's left of the worlds that have been taken by the Heartless. In order to get through this part, now it's not like a fully, well, this is going to happen now, but basically, you know what, let me fight these guys first, and then I'll tell you what you need to know about getting through here. These are new enemies, these are invisibles. They aren't exactly invisible, but they can become invisible, so that's why they're named that way. I think they can come. No, actually, you know what it is? Okay, there you go. Now they're invisible. But basically, they can become invincible when they stab their swords in the ground. So just that. Ow. Yeah, be careful. These guys hit pretty hard, so if you don't have, like, Eroga on yourself, you may want to consider using it. And don't worry about these treasure chests. You can't get them while you're inside of the little darkness ball. But when you go back here, it's the same as the treasure chests that are out here. So, just so that you know. But yeah, it's not a fully, like, open space here. Like, if I tried to go this way, maybe it's this way. But basically, you can't just go straight on to each chest, I don't think. I think there's, like, invisible walkways, basically, between each of these things. But all of the rocks are pointing in the direction you need to go next. So if you follow the arrow, you will be fine. I forget if you end up getting teleported back to the beginning or not if you do this, but I guess we can find out. Yeah, as you can see, I can't walk forward from here. So the only way for me to walk is to walk in the direction of this arrow so that I can get through here. So just follow the path. It's not too hard. So. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the time trials in this game either, although most of them, well, most of them you get plenty of time to do them. It's just some of them they don't really give you, and by some of them I specifically mean one of them, the Hercules Cup. They don't really give you enough time given the level that you are kind of supposed to be able to do them at. So, at least that's my opinion. Like I said, if I was better at this game, I'd probably have a different opinion, but ooh, pretty stone, nice. And don't worry, the rewards will get a little bit better from these treasure chests as we go along here, so. There's a Mega Potion. Really what I'm looking for, by the way, like I said, is 1 Gale while I'm here. Now, 2 enemies will drop 1 Gale, I believe. I believe the Invisibles that we've been fighting so far will drop them. Very rarely, but they will drop them, and I have Lucky Strike on Donald and Goofy, I think, so that should help a little. And, yeah, it's on both of them. Oh, Goofy's got some AP to use. Let's give him Jackpot back. So they should drop him a little more often. Like, it should be 4% now instead of 2%, I think. But there's another enemy that can drop them later on in the level that we'll be running into, so we'll get there eventually. Now, I think if I remember right, there's one exception to the rule, I want to say, with these arrows, but I think it's up ahead further. So, in the meantime, let's go fight the... Whoa! That's a behemoth. Great. That's not good. Run, guys, run! Ow. Alright. Up we go. Yeah, you gotta fight this guy again. Slightly easier than before, but... Yeah, as you can see, Gravira still works on him, so that's a good thing. He's already almost dead, so that's a pretty good sign. Okay, he's gonna do his little... There we go. Sweet. I didn't think I was gonna actually dodge that, but... let's get out of here before he does anything irrational. Or I walk into him stepping on me. That's also not good. Let's get rid of him before this happens. There we go. Yeah, he doesn't give you nearly as much experience as he did before, but he does give you some money, so that's not bad. And for defeating him, we get a Mithril. Nice. So yeah, a few extra materials for yourself, just in case you need them for item synthesis.
Goofy!
And I'm fairly certain those ones that are falling will sometimes interrupt you, but not always. Okay, here's the other enemy that can drop a Gale. I usually have more luck with this one, honestly, dropping a Gale, so... Yeah, this is an Angel Star. They can block themselves. That's their big thing. I forget if they can heal themselves, too. I want to say yes, but I could be incorrect about that. Would make sense. They're, like, angelic and all, but I could be wrong. There's an elixir in that one. And in this one... Oh, yeah. He's kind of... I hate to say it, but he is sort of forgettable, to be honest with you. I mean, he doesn't really get any fanfare when you fight him. He's just kind of like, hey, I'm here. You know, and then you fight him, and then you come here, and it's like, surprise, I'm back, and then he dies again. So it's like, doesn't really get, like I said, doesn't really get any fanfare. Alright, you guys handle that, I'll handle the Invincible. I'm just gonna call them Invincibles occasionally. Like, I know they're Invisibles, but I will probably just mistake the two. It's just, unfortunately, what happens sometimes. I just hope Aroga lasts long enough for me to kill all of them. There's a Gale! Nice. Now I can leave at the next save point. Sweet. And we can go make a ribbon, which is... I said that the Crystal Crown was the second best accessory in the game. The ribbon is the best accessory in the game, as with most Final Fantasy games, and, you know, games like Final Fantasy. What do you suppose is in here? A cottage. Alright, good. I think in the vanilla game, though, these treasure chests gave you duplicates of the, No, that's not right. I was thinking they gave you duplicates of the accessories that you can get from the different worlds by beating the different bosses, but no, that's actually later on in the end of the world, so spoilers, like 5 minutes before it happens, but yeah, these all were normally like this, I think. In French they were called invincible. See, now they're appropriately named in the French version. Get out of here. I love Eroga. Just bouncing enemies off of me. It's great. Oh, great, now they're both invincible. So this is what they do when they're invincible. They leave the little fire trail behind, like, around you, and then they will basically slowly zoom in on you. I might do it to Goofy. Oh no, they're doing it to me. Basically, watch for the blink. When the flames blink and flicker, that's when you can hit them. So I want to say that's Gravity Break 2 right there, where I hit him and it just did, or maybe that's just the Critical Plus happening again, because Critical Plus for Sora is kind of ridiculous. Oh, there's a Gale. Alright, well, I could have gotten one anyway. Great. Yeah, you're right. This final world is really good. I really like it a lot. It's one of my favorites, honestly. So there's a chest over there, but supposedly there's no path to get there. I mean, how can we get over there? Not so fast. You walk a little bit out of the way, I believe. Yep, there we go. You can make your way over here. And what's in here? Another fight. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, Critical Plus for Sora is kind of nuts. Like, I've just been... There's Gravity Break, by the way. That little push into the ground that he had there, that's Gravity Break. We haven't really gotten to see it yet, but we will eventually. It's really good. But yeah, Critical Plus for Sora is kind of nuts. Like, if you have something that can inflict a string of critical blows like what I've got here, and you have increased critical hit chances from it, they both stack with each other, so it gets a little ridiculous. And there's an AP up for that one. So yeah, this one a little out of the way from that last part, but yeah, you can get to it. Don't let it fool you. Yes, and the music is incredible as well. The whole world really is great, this one. If Hollow Bastion wasn't my favorite world in the game, this would easily be my favorite world, because it's so fitting for the point in the game that we're at, and it does the atmosphere part of all of this so well, considering it's just this dark, mysterious place, but everything that you've fought so far ends up here, so it's just really cool. I like it a lot. We have more AP than I know what to do with. What can we equip? We can equip Strike Grade again, since that I must have forgotten to equip that. We can equip Cheer now if I so choose. I could put Stun Impact on, but I feel like this and this will interfere with each other, and really, I'd rather have Gravity Break, honestly. So, you could use Cheer, Goofy could use Cheer. I can actually equip Cheer, but I'm not really using summons for anything. But I mean, I don't have anything better to equip right now. The only thing I'm really missing out of the abilities that I think I might want to have are Leaf Bracer and Aerial Sweep. For some reason, when you take the sword, you don't get Aerial Sweep until way late in the game in Final Mix. I remember getting it at like level 20 or something like that in the vanilla version, but apparently not in this one. Yeah, you guys are fine. I'm actually going to unequip Cheer because we're not using summons for anything. So maybe at some point I will use summons where Cheer will be useful, but until then, eh. Alright, let's move on. This playthrough is also the first one that I've really been using cottages in, to be honest with you. I always forget I have them in other playthroughs, but ever since I've been reminded of the fact that I have them, hello Behemoth again, I've sort of just started using them again, so just, there's that Gravity Break right there. Oh, okay, well, I was gonna... Thank you, Donald. That would have hurt otherwise. I always forget I have them for some reason. I don't know why. Oops. I'm trying to claw the controller here. There we go. Probably should heal myself, but... Mashing and get everything to stop. probably would have taken me down quite a bit on HP. I was playing a little risque there. Should just use Strike Raid when he's up like this. Of course, as soon as I say that, he pulls his head down like an asshole. Let's get out of here before he steps on me. There we go. Hey, Donald got jackpot. Nice. That'll be useful. Pick up all the money before we fade out of the picture here. There we go. Oh, okay, we're someplace different now. Great. You know, thinking about it, there's a bonus dungeon in the second game, in the Final Mix version, and I think I know where they got the idea for it now. Just looking at that. Now, I haven't seen this cave since, like, probably 2008, because that's probably the last time I played this game all the way through. So... Smoggy Polite Hippo Shazbot Sticks. Oh. I'll have to check that out later. Can't see it. Uh-oh, that's not good. I'll have to check it out later. See what I can see there. It'll show me in my dashboard, so hopefully I'll be able to... Maybe I'll put it on the Discord server when it goes through. Yeah, he really is. The thing with him is that by the time he's like... He really comes up in the game, you have so many useful... like weapons and accessories to the point where it's just really easy to wail on him, you know what I mean? And he doesn't do much, he just kind of lumbers around, so... They didn't really get the large enemies that lumber around thing right in these games, in these action games that Square makes until Final Fantasy XII, I think. In that game, the enemies that are large and lumber around are a little more difficult. Maybe copy paste the link, perhaps? I don't know. I could click on it and see if I can see it. Hang on. Let me click on it. Hold on. Yeah, I clicked on the link there and I can see it, so I don't know if it's just your thing there, maybe. Okay, let me go back to my chat. Hang on. Okay, what did everybody say there? Hold on. Hey Brohan, how's it going? Sorry, I had to run over to my computer before the chat went away because I was out of my chat box for a second. But hello! Warning, bad puns. Okay. But yeah, when they put the same boss in the world 3 times, and he was a boss in the last world that we were in, it's kinda... eh. Don't you know? It's like, well... This guy could have been a little better. They could have buffed him, given him more speed or something, but anyway... Now that we've been sitting here for a full minute and a half, yeah, that's usually what ends up happening there, Donald. We got to go to the most dangerous place around here, and that'll be where we find Ansem. But anyway, this cavern, there are some items around in this cavern, if I remember right, and getting to them can somewhat be a pain, but I think we'll be able to get to all of them. The keyword is I think. We'll see. We shall see. But basically, you want to head that way and down. That's how you're going to be able to get to where we need to go. I can't get up there from here. This you can climb on, though, these little parts here. So, just so that you know. Sometimes they lead someplace, sometimes they don't. So, just climb on them as needed. And you'll be able to see what else is down here, like that treasure that's down there that I wouldn't be able to get otherwise. Will I be able to get back up from here, though, if I go there? Well, probably. So let's glide our way over to here. And then glide our way over here. What's in here? Definitely can't see it. The clips seem fun. I didn't see too much of it, to be honest with you. I mean, it worked for me. The link worked for me, so I'm not really sure why it's not working for you, but... So that's where we're headed, is right down there. But let's explore the rest of this cave first. And you could shimmy your way along there, but let's not. Another Ultima Gummy. All right, cool. And don't worry if you fall off here. There's a floor all the way down there. It's a little ways away, but it's there. Actually, we might be going there now if I keep going down this way. I forget how many items are in this area, but there's a fair number, I think. You can fall off right here as well. Let's see what's here. Anything? I think you want to go in here, though. If I remember right. There's like enemies in here. Yep. I need Aeroga. There we go. Okay, can't block that. Good to know. Nice, though. Nice. Alright, next one. Mashing again. I keep saying, yeah, I gotta stop mashing, and then I just keep doing it anyway. Just slow down. Slow down there. Alright, down there we go. Oh. Probably couldn't get in here otherwise. And there's a full life gummy for you. Not bad. That will help out. It's another cockpit, basically, for your ship. Of course, at this point, it's like, well, why do you need it? But in the vanilla game, it would be like, well, why do you need it? But in the final mix version, it's like, oh, did you do all the gummy ship missions? No? Well, there you go. Now you can go do the gummy ship missions. Here's a save point. We'll be using that in a moment to get out of here and go make a ribbon before we go to the Hades Cup. But I figured we had to go get that Gale first before we did that, so... And I think we can climb back up from here if I slide on over this way. So that's what we're going to do. I love the music here, man. It's great. Oh, I can climb on this. Alright, cool. Just gotta find my way up here, because I don't exactly do this cave very often, in terms of the items here. Really, if you consider the fact that I'm a pragmatist, it's a wonder I'm doing anything with this cave at all, because it's like, well, I have all the items I need to beat the game. Whoa. To beat the game, so why even do it? Extreme close-up of Goofy's face there, in case anyone was looking for that. I don't know why you would be, but let's see. Yes, definitely. They already used this kind of concept in a previous Final Fantasy. Yes, they did. That is true. So they kind of robbed the concepts from themselves from the other places as well. So I could probably beat it today. You're right about that, Brohan. But like I said before, we didn't do the Hades Cup yet, and I think, if I remember right, the secret ending is locked to you if you don't beat the Hades Cup, so I would rather try to get that so we can see the secret ending. I could just get the normal ending, but the secret ending sort of hints at future events, so I'd rather get that if I can. Can I? I don't think I can get back up from there. Well, I could do this. This'll get me there. Okay, that's good. Because there was that higher point in the cave that I kind of want to go to, so let's see if I can get there. Maybe if I go this way, perhaps? Grab that ledge, Sora. That's all we need right now. We're just lucky that there's no, like, Trinity points in here, or I'd be lost forever. I think this is where the top of that slope is. Yeah, so you can slide down there, but instead of sliding, we want to glide over this way, so we can grab this treasure. What's in here? The Meteor Strike staff. Okay, is there a shield in here too? What does that do, Meteor Strike? Lots of strength. The most powerful staff. Sometimes deals... Donald dealing critical blows. I thought I saw everything in this world, but then I saw that. Great. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Alright. So yes, there's that. And I think I need to get all the way back up and around again. Great. Because there is that one point up near the top again that I want to go to. So let's go get to that. Do that. There we go. Hop my way back up. And we'll see what the highest point at the very end of the cave is. We might not even be able to get there yet because there's another ability that we can get, a shared ability, that we can get here in this world that will make it a little easier to get to it. Where did I come up from again? I came up over there. Yeah, I can make it here. What am I talking about? I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can make it over there, but I made it over here already, so... I don't know what I'm talking about, man. Alright. Up here. So the top of the area is up there. Alright. Now that we've seen what the bottom of the area looks like, let's see if we can make it over here. There's got to be a way up on these cliffs somehow. Ah, I see. If we go over here, we should be able to get up there. Alright, cool. Just barely make it. Let me guess, there's like a treasure chest at the very top of this place. Wouldn't be shocked. Yep, there it is. Like I said, I called it. And a dark matter. Okay, well, that's not bad. Not worth it at this point because we don't need all that dark matter that we've got, but, well, you know. There's another little cave area there. Probably going to go there in a second. I'm listening to the OST of 14, so it's been interesting to ignore the game these times. The versatility. Yeah, no Buff Donald today. I could probably give it to him, but it's alright. I should probably do this before I get myself in trouble. Gotta get these dark balls to deflect off of me, don't you know? There's gravity break right there. So you saw his HP bar. It was there at one point, and then it was gone. Okay. Is he targeting me? Okay. Just like that. That's how you dodge it. Yeah, it's definitely the critical strikes in midair. It's not the other stuff. So where does this lead to? Probably that treasure that I saw earlier that I got to. Yeah, we got to this treasure earlier, I think. But I think that's it. I think we got all the treasures here. So we can hop on down. Check out what's at the bottom of this place. So are we like walking on sand or, I don't know, stardust? World dust? Am I walking on disintegrated people right now? I mean, I guess that's a possibility, but yeah, I definitely get like this whole world kind of honestly gives off this like sinister Destiny Islands vibe. I don't really know how to accurately describe it, but it feels like you're in the Destiny Islands, but something is clearly off. Like, I don't know if I indicated that appropriately, but yeah, it still feels like you're on the Destiny Island, sort of, like you're coming home, but at the same time, I mean, look at this place. It's nuts. Like, the whole place is it's the worlds have gone to hell, so kind of, yeah. Donald, get off of there. You're going to confuse yourself, man. I'm walking on sunshine, yeah. I guess I walked right into that one, didn't I? Did I fight Sephiroth yet? No, not yet. That's, I don't know if that's going to happen today or next session, but it'll probably happen within the next couple of sessions, that's for sure. Anyway, so, yeah, we got all the treasures here. We've got a gale, so let's go back and warp to Traverse Town. Oh no, I don't want to go to title screen. I can't actually leave here yet. Okay, then, since we can't leave here, let's continue further. We got to find one where we can get to the gummy ship, which honestly may be at the very end of the world. We won't know till we find out. Let's jump into this place and see where we end up. Well, that looked ominous. And so does wherever we are now. Man, talk about teeth-looking crystal protrusions. Like, what the hell? Okay, so this is the area that I was thinking of before. But basically, you got to track to each light, and then you can... I mean, you can just go to each light, I think. You can travel between all of them. But there are darkness portals here. You may want to take care of them before you go. You don't have to, I don't think. But... you can take care of them, and you can get some, well, okay items out of it, so. Yeah, can't get out of here just yet, so we'll continue. Yeah, things are about to happen. Why are we back in Traverse Town? Oh, okay, I guess you can leave just like that, but... Yeah, in case you haven't figured it out yet, these pillars of darkness will take you back to each of the worlds in a certain area. Now, as you can see, there's a treasure chest over there that we can grab, and we're going to want to do that. But to get to it, well, you got to fight off a bunch of enemies, so that's what we'll do. Let's see what Gravity Break does on these guys. Oh, never mind. Critical hit. There you go, right there. No, that was Ripple Drive, actually. Never mind. Nice. And another treasure magnet. Ooh, what do we got? Spirit shard. Alright. And all them crits. And, like I said before, man, Critical Plus coming in handy. They didn't give you that in the original game. It was they probably deemed it too broken in the original game, but I guess they went back on that for this one. I was gonna say, okay, Donald, get up off your ass. We got things to do here. But yeah, you can't leave these areas. You can't like climb up here or something. Like normally I'd be able to grab that ledge. No such luck here. So you can't leave these little areas, but if you beat the Heartless here, you can grab a few items here as well. I think in the original you could grab, maybe they give it to you out here. No, they don't. Okay. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you... Why is it still here? I thought it disappeared when you were done with it. Did I miss something? Maybe I missed something. I think in the original game, like in the vanilla game, they gave you duplicates of some of the accessories you could get for beating the enemies in each world there. Like here you'd get, I think Brave Warrior is the one you got from Guard Armor, if I remember right. So you get a duplicate of that. But I guess they must have decided it wasn't good enough to do that. Teasing levels absolute. Gotcha. Well, man, they didn't waste any time spawning these guys, did they? Yeah, that was a crit, so that's gonna kill him. That was a crit too. I don't get tech points for using Gravity Break. What the hell? No, it's not. It's not that easy. They're weak to gravity, but that doesn't mean you get tech points for it. I probably could have gotten the Bright Shard that I needed from in here, honestly. So yeah, these guys aren't too much of a problem anymore, considering we have Aeroga. They're everything they do basically, except for physical attacks, will just deflect right off of. Yeah, there's a Bright Shard right there. It'll just deflect right off of the Aeroga, so it's probably why they stopped spawning them here in most of the worlds, don't you know? Let's just wait for him to stop having a tantrum. There we go. Nice job, Goofy. What do we got in here? A Thunder Gem. Alright. It'd be nice if they put like the stone items in here so you wouldn't have to go and get, like they'd give you just one of each stone item, you know what I mean? So here you'd get like a Fury Stone because the Giga Shadows are in this area. But yeah, apparently they thought that was a little too broken, but Gravity Break wasn't. I can't say I agree with them there, but alright. Anyway. Next world, Olympus Coliseum. Alright. I think they're just going to give you like part 2 of the Traverse Town enemies here because, well, this world normally didn't have these enemies, so yeah, there's Gravity Break working like a charm. Here, hang on. I didn't even need it there. Slap that defender silly. Nice, nice. Crit there. Up. I unequip, I think I unequipped Sliding Dash, if I remember right. So that's why I didn't really get anywhere with that. Come at me, broskies. The Wyverns are trying, they're just not making it. Huh, and here the fires are put out here. I wonder how they manage that one. Man. wrecking people in here today. Alright, where's the item here? I think it's over here. Yeah, I see it. Right behind this guy's foot. What do we got in here? Spirit gem? No, we got a spirit gem already. There's a frost gem. Alright. Yeah, it's interesting that they decided to skip out on the accessories that you could get here normally. I didn't know that they would do that in the Final Mix version. It's interesting what I'm finding out about the Final Mix version just from all of this, so... 14. We gonna be playing it soon, boys! We're almost there. Well, there's, I'll give you a little secret. I'm gonna be playing a set of games in order to break up how long it's gonna take me to beat 14. So I'm going to be playing some games in between. Like, I'll be breaking up 14 into 3 separate sessions, quote-unquote. I'll do about 20 to 25 episodes of 14. Then we'll play a side game. It'll take 1 or 2 videos. Then we'll play more, 20, 25 more episodes of 14. We'll play a side game, 1 or 2 videos. And then we'll play the end of 14. So that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to break it up a little bit. But other than that, we only got a couple of games to go. We're going to be there. Deep jungle now. Again, it's too bad I don't have... Oh, I didn't unequip the sliding dash. Never mind. Nice down. Get in there. Get this guy before he comes unstopped. Good. Yep. Gonna be bouncy wilds now. Yep. Just gonna zap him. Get him to stop. Wow. Lost my money. Lost my money again. Not like I need the money for anything at this point, but Ripple drive there, I think, but wow. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Cool. And what do we got here? Need to make a PS4 work again. Yeah, that's what I'm playing this on. I'm playing it on my PS4. These are unbreakable, so can't do anything with those. I don't know what I'm going to be playing 14 on, though, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm going to be playing it on PS4 or if I'm going to play it on PC. I got to figure that out. At this, I'll be doing that eventually. Honestly, though, I tried looking for 14 on like Amazon and stuff to like buy the digital code or whatever. I tried looking on the website and I looked on Steam and there's like 3 different versions of it on each place, and I'm like, which one am I supposed to buy here? Not exactly make that easy to figure out. Like, there's the one is like Stormblood, but I'm like, if I buy that, do I only get the Stormblood part, or what do I get for that version? You know, it's I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, slightly different for Agrabah than the other worlds because you got to fight your way through the bazaar in order to get to that item. I forget, did we get all the items in regular Agrabah? I'm pretty sure we did. I'm pretty sure we jumped across and grabbed everything here. Grabbed the item that was there. Yeah, we did. We definitely did. PS4's fine, but here's the whole story. Okay. I'll let you type that while I head through Agrabah then. I don't think you can go to Aladdin's house either. No, that's totally blocked off. Or the alleyway, that too. Hello there. You guys think you can deflect me off of you? Nope. I got a difficult to deflect Keyblade. You ain't shit. Damn, I didn't expect to kill that guy in one combo. Random crits, baby. They get the job done. I think we can go explore up here, though. I'd like to see if there's anything up on top of these places. Let's see. Anything to be had up here? I don't think so. I mean, there could be something over here. I think if I go across and down here somewhere. Nope. Alright. Got to go to the palace area then. Oh, you don't have any screen or TV where you... Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that would make it a little difficult to play PS4, wouldn't it? Nice, Donald, nice. Gotcha. Now, where's the treasure chest here? I think it's up on top, if I remember right. Like, you gotta jump up here or something. If I remember right, I could be wrong. You gotta go up here, I think. And then up here. Yeah, there it is. Probably a blaze gem. Yep. Real question is, can I jump up here? No. That's not available to us. Anywhere that was a screen transition is not available to you, basically. Oh, you have something that lets you read your PS4 through your PC. Okay, gotcha. So it's functioning. It's just not. It's not functioning the way that other people's PS4s would normally. Okay, I gotcha. I could have sworn these went away, but maybe they don't go away just yet. Or maybe they turn green in the vanilla version. I don't know. I could be wrong. Right, setting synchronized PC with PS4, so how do you do that? That's the question. That is the real question, and I don't know that I have an answer for you. God, I need to use some magic here, so he doesn't do that. There we go. Don't need him bursting into other things. I could use thunder, or not thunder, fire instead, but you know. Probably should use it right here. Damn, somebody hit him with a melee attack. That is doing surprisingly little damage, but then again, I'm not using a Keyblade that increases my MP at all, so that could be why. Yeah, this Screwdriver and Aqua Tank. Thankfully, those guys don't explode into Screwdrivers when they die, because that would just be problematic. Gotcha. Yeah, it's funny how, you know, early in the game I was sort of like, well, you know, at least up until Atlantica, I was like, we need to really focus on our magical damage here. And then all of a sudden we get to the end game and it's like, nope, melee attacks all the way. Just funny how it switches like that, you know. There's an AP up there. Let's get out of here. Oh, with the screen, of course. So you use your PS4 without TV. You need a PC to play without TV. Oh, okay, so you like HDMI it into your PC. Okay, I see what you're gonna do. Alright, that makes sense. I think. Maybe? I don't know, I'm confused. But anyway, we keep going further and further down here, and we go to different worlds as we go here. The real question is, where is it all leading us? Because obviously we're going somewhere, but where we're going, we'll find out until we actually get there. Get back here! There. As you can see, Aeroga totally blocks those White Knights from doing any of their crazy stuff that they did before. I don't even gotta block them anymore. Oh, I do get tech points for Gravity Break. I didn't know that. I guess it is just as broken as I was saying. Because it's literally just me casting a gravity spell on them. That's fantastic. I want more of that, please. I guess that's why they were like, oh, it's only 30%, because they knew if they gave you that as a finishing move, like that you could just use, nobody would use anything else. It's just that good. You need a TV to synchronize your PC with your PS4. Gotcha. Okay. Is that another up item? I don't think so. Maybe it was like a bright gem or something. I didn't even look. I should have been looking. Oh well. No big deal. Does Donald have enough AP to equip Jackpot, actually, now that I think about it? I don't think so. Nope, does not. I could unequip Lucky Strike now that we don't need any more synthesis items and give him Jackpot, though, so that's a thing. That means Goofy doesn't need Lucky Strike either. So I can give him something else. What else would I give Goofy, even? I can give him Tornado, finally. I mean, he hasn't used it the whole game, so... why the heck not? Well, I do like having him being my, my MP battery, so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should unequip a 1-point ability like Berserk and give him back Evolution. That seems like a good idea. Then he can be totally support-oriented. Which seems just fine for Goofy. Fits him like a glove. Looks like we're almost to wherever we need. Okay, there's the green one. Maybe, again, maybe I was misremembering. Well, whatever's going on with your PS4 there, Rockin' Fun, I hope you figure it all out and work it all out. Can I fly here? No, I can't fly here. Alright. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I hope you get it all sorted eventually, because it sounds like right now it's being a big pain in the butt. So, at least from what I've gathered of your story. Okay, I can't get up there from here yet. Probably can if I go this way, though. Do we have to go through, like, the whole ship, or what? Oh, this is open now. Alright, well. Too close, bad touch. Well, it appears that most portions of the ship are open to us right now. Assume this is not. Nope. I would assume this is not. Nope. I don't think that's ever open. Oh well. What can you do? And here we get the Mighty Shield for Goofy. Okay, let's check that out. Probably, yeah, I was gonna say it's probably just like the one for Donald there, so it makes you swole, but it doesn't give you the MP, and MP is important, so. How did I get up there? Maybe you just can't from here. Yeah, no, there's no. Whoa, maybe there is. Hold on. I didn't know I could jump there and land. Hold up. I need to be able to see it, though. That's the problem, and I can't see it. There. Try one more time to get up there. If I can't, then I'm not worried about it. I mean, nothing else has had an item here, so you know what? Forget it. Forget about it. We're leaving. Until you do like plays PPSS PP on your PC. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, you could use your PC to play 14 if it was strong enough. I gotcha. Oh, okay. So there's the green one here, and then there's the red one there. Okay. Let's check out the green one then. See where it ends up. A save point. Alright, cool. And in this chest we get a Mega Elixir because, well, it's the 100 Acre Woods, so of course there wouldn't be enemies here. It's too pure of a little world for that. Can we leave here now? Okay, we can leave at the end of the world from here. Okay, so this is where we're going to leave now that we've gone through all the other worlds and ran around there. So let's head to the gummy ship. Actually, I'm going to save first before we do that. There we go. Now we'll head to the gummy ship. And we will head back to Traverse Town so that I can make myself the best damn accessory in the game. Then we'll do the Hades Cup. We'll work on the Hades Cup. I don't know if we'll finish the Hades Cup today. Probably not, but... let's see. So, accessory shop. Let's go see them Moogles. See if they can give me what I need. Alright, so, yep, there we go. So we have everything we need for the ribbon, so let's go ahead and make it. I would make more, you know, like some for Donald and Goofy and everything like that, but it's alright. It gives it a little bit of exclusivity this way, you know. Excuse me. Alright, well, this reduces our defense just a little bit, but the extra MP and HP is definitely going to help us in that capacity. And then there's the ribbon. Now, here's the thing with the ribbon, is that it says it reduces all elemental damage by 20%. Now, it's less defense than the 3 stars, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. But the thing about it that it doesn't tell you is that it actually reduces all damage, period, by 20%. It reduces fire damage, ice damage, lightning damage, dark damage, and physical damage. They don't tell you that part, but it has a hidden effect where it reduces all damage, period, by 20%. So it's really nice to have around, and honestly, if you could have ribbons all around, I would say get ribbons all around, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to get ribbons all around because you have to make them in the final mix version, and yeah, that's a lot. That's why I didn't bother getting the same accessories for everybody here, or else Sora would have this, Donald would probably have Crystal Crown ribbon, and Goofy would have 2 Crystal Crowns and 2 ribbons, probably, but yeah, there's that. Anyway. So now we are fully decked out. The only thing missing is maybe a Keyblade. I might want to get a different Keyblade for the final boss there, but we'll see that in a little bit. Yeah, Ribbon was so OP in this game, it's ridiculous. They didn't tell anybody that part, but it's a hidden effect, and I think data miners figured that out at some point. It's crazy how good the Ribbon is in this game. It's obscene. So the HDMI port doesn't work to let you read it on... Okay, I gotcha. So it's just giving you... The HDMI port is the thing that's really giving you the hard time there. So, alright, I gotcha. Well, hopefully you get that fixed so that you can actually play 14 with us when we get to that, which is going to be in... Let's see here. Next game that I play will probably take all of October, and then the game after that is XCOM, so that'll take like all of November. So probably by middle of December, I'm going to say, is when we're going to be starting 14. So it's still a little ways away, but hopefully you'll get everything sorted by that point. And we'll go from there. Still can't put these flames out yet, though, but remember that they were out at the end of the world for later, because we'll have a way to put them out eventually. So, sounds like you just need to train a little bit more there, Herc. That's all. Alright, so let's save here, and I am actually going to slip away for just a moment to use the restroom, and when I come back from doing that, we will start the Hades Cup, and see if we can't beat our way up to the top of that one, but trust me, it's going to be a little more difficult than the previous cups, but we'll find that out in a moment. I will be back. upstairs. Oh. Jeez. Alright. Alright. I have returned. Let's see here. What did I miss? So in order to synchronize PC and PS4, you just need a TV in order to get... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So you need it for a few minutes just to synchronize, and then you'll be fine. Yeah, I hope you get it fixed. That would be fun. It'd be fun to play with everybody on 14, because it sort of gives us a little bit of a, starting point. It's not like I'm just going into the game and I have nobody I know who can... Well, I don't want to say ease me into it, because I don't mind doing that myself. It's just... Then I have friends that I can actually play with, rather than trying to join a bunch of random people, you know what I mean? So, anyway. So, we have to do the Hades Cup. So let's go do that. But first, before we go do it, I actually forgot one thing. Let me go out here so I can show you. You could have seen it when we were in the end of the world there, and we were killing the enemies there, but over there is the Phil, Pegasus, and Hercules Cups, and over here is normally a duplicate, but now that the Hades Cup is going on, Hades has put up his own personal banner over here. And as you can see, there's quite a number of contenders in this one. Let's just go all the way to the end, which is where we are. So here we are at number 50. There's 49 fights to have here, and among the crazy ones that we'll be fighting along the way, we got to fight Yuffie, we got to fight another behemoth. Let's see what else. Probably got to fight Opposite Armor at some point. I think if I remember right, we got to fight him again. We gotta fight Cerberus again. I think and all of these enemies are stronger, I think, because of the Heartless upgrade that happened back in Hollow Bastion after we fought Riku, so there's that. But you'll see a little bit of everything from all of the different worlds that you've gone to in the Hades Cup, including End of the World, actually, so you may encounter things here that you hadn't seen yet if you did this before you did End of the World, so there's that. Gotta fight Cloud and Leon at the same time in one of them. What else? And then you get to here, and it's like, it goes a little crazy. You gotta fight Hades, you gotta fight, well, I guess it's not that crazy, but you gotta fight Hades at number 10. Surprisingly, he's not the top of his own cup, and at the top of his own cup is the Rock Titan. So we'll have to fight all of those people as we go along here. I don't know that we're going to get all of them done today, but basically you don't have to fight them all in a row, if I remember right. You can quit out after fighting the 10th. Like, once you get to 40th, 30th, 20th, and 10th place, you can quit out and come back and just keep going from there. But we'll see how far we can get. We should be able to get decently far, I think. I don't need to save it again. Nothing important's happened since then. So what I will do, though, I probably should equip my partners with some items. So give Donald a bunch of ethers, probably. And some mega potions as well. And give Goofy some potions. And some mega potions. There we go. And I think we should be good with that, if I remember right. Let's see. I have Thundara here. I might want to put Gravira here, actually. Actually, no. We'll use Stopka for now, because we don't have a higher level Gravira yet. So we'll use Stopka instead. That should be alright. Yeah, I know the rules. Oh, and also, there is a question mark match that you can take part in right now, but we'll wait to do that one until we're done with the Hades Cup there. I think I know what that one is, but yeah, we don't want anything to do with that one for right now. We could probably do it at the level that we're at, but I'll save it for later. It's not a big deal. Yeah, let's enter together. And yes, here you go. So you can choose which seed you start at. So once we get to 39th or 40th, we can start there, and we can keep going like that. So it's not that bad. Oh, okay, gotcha. So you got a few PSP games to play in the interim. Gotcha. Well, that'll be fun. I've never played Dissidia myself. I've played the other two, though. But I've heard good things about it. Usually fighting games aren't my forte. No shock there, I'm sure. I played a few fighting games when I was younger, but I never got good at them, so I never really bothered after that, you know. So, anyway, so here we go. Let's do the Hades Cup. can. We will gain a bunch of levels out of it, that's for sure. Basically, I'll use stop once MP haste gives me my MP back. We'll probably be using stop and arrow quite a bit, so... That doesn't really help at all. Who's next? Hello there. And gone.
Nothing to it.
That was probably him giving Goofy some MP. That's alright. Terrible feat. Great. Ha! Oh, you're immune to stop, huh? I guess that makes sense. You are a boss, so...
Come on. This is it.
Still can't handle the shadows there, Donald. I'm losing some faith in you, man. Not gonna lie. Yeah, alright. This should be fine. Carl Wild and Pot Spiders, no big deal. Just slide right in there. Slide into your DMs like... Bleh! I thought he was guarding quick enough, but I did not.
Nothing to it.
The thing about the original version of the game, though, was that if you needed to heal at the end of each round, you kind of could, because you, they gave you plenty of time to kind of load up the next fight, so... Now, I could toss that guy around more, but... I did it when I did the Hercules Cup with Sora Solo. I think I juggled him 100 times when I was over there, because he died, so... Alright, now we're getting more serious here. We gotta fight Yuffie, so... First things first, let's give ourselves some Hiroga so that her things bounce off of us. Fantastic, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Hiroga is just so good. Doesn't bounce that one off of us though, so yeah, there's that. Persona 3 is your favorite. Yeah, it's really good. I like Persona 3 a lot. I like all the Persona games a lot, really. I don't know if I could pick a favorite. Well, yes I can. Persona 4. Because it was my first one, so... You know. It's usually the first one I find that... in certain cases, and that's one of those cases where it's like, that's the one that I have the fondest memories of, so.
Take that.
And by the first one, like I said, I mean the first one you played. Goofy got the Genji shield, by the way, from Yuffie there, which is decent. It's not incredible as a shield. I find that the Dream Shield is better, but it's pretty good if you don't have the Dream Shield. I don't know how you wouldn't have the Dream Shield at this point, but... Nice Mega Potion, Goofy. Thank you. Oh, that sucks, Brohan. That's no good. Vita died and won't charge. I got a PSTV when I was when I got P4, so I could beat it. So nice stuff. Nice. All right, cool. There's Gravity Break coming in handy. Core really solid Final Fantasy. Yes, Crisis Core was a very good game, I found. There was a lot of side missions in Crisis Core, and that sort of put me off to it a little bit, but when I didn't try to beat all of the side missions in the game, it was good. I think on my original playthrough of it, I beat like 25% of the side missions, I think was my progress on them, and that was enough. I mean, I know there's a super boss that really plays into the story at the end of Crisis Core's side missions, but what I did was enough, I found. Well, this guy's got as much HP as he had before, so that's not good. Ugh. You stop lowering your head, man. It's not making it easy to smack you around. Let's just wait. So, oh. Just wait a second to raise his head back up. That's what I was gonna say. But his head's back up now, so. Just back up each time I use it. Alright, let's grab him. Let's wait for him to pull his head. I think he's using his little thunder thing, which did for me. Yeah, he is. No. I should probably heal, though. Oh, did no. He's using his electric thing again. Dodged a little too early. Alright, let's keep going. Get him eventually. But I mean, very shortly. Thank you, Goofy. Dodged too early. Alright, that's that thing. I don't like that thing. Let's use some iframes for that. Wow. I was gonna use some iframes, but, you know, it didn't work. Hold on, I'll see your comment in just a sec. Thank you, Donald. Just gotta bat this behemoth real quick. Almost there. There we go. The writing isn't as yeah, the writing isn't necessarily as deep in that one. Oh, and by the way, for beating the behemoth, we get Blizzaga finally, so the final upgrade to Blizzard. So that's pretty good. Let's do this so I can read it. Yeah, the writing in P4 isn't as amazing in terms of there isn't as much of a deep theme to it as I found in like 3 and 5. To be honest with you, though, I found in P3 the thing that got me really, that made it so that it was difficult for me to really see the deep and ambitious things that you were talking about in its story. As soon as the main character had to shoot himself in the head with a gun in order to summon his persona, literally nothing that game did ever again I could take seriously, because that just sort of, it wasn't so much that my suspension of disbelief was broken there, it's just that it was gone. Like, I couldn't have suspended disbelief for the rest of the game, because the whole game I was staring at people popping themselves in the head with guns in order to summon demons from hell, and I was like, okay, this game's too silly for me. That's just me personally, though. That's just something I couldn't get past, but other people who can see past that, which are probably people who are more intelligent than me, could probably see more in the game than I did, so... Hey Conker, how's it going? But yes, you're right, it does have a nice theme, good writing, and a memorable antagonist, that is true. But yes, Crisis Core is really amazing. I really liked it a lot. And yeah, side missions were but the main story was really good. I liked it a lot. Oh, and for beating the behemoth, we can now start at this seed right here. So if you wanted to, you could go out, equip Blizzaga, so you can do a bunch of extra damage to these red whatevers they are. I think they're red Nocturnes. Speaking of Shin Megami Tensei. But yeah, you could re-equip yourself, re-equip items if you wanted, and then go from there. I don't think we're going to bother to do that just yet. We might do it after the next seed, though. We'll see. Taking your sister the optometrist. Gotcha. So you had a bit of a busy day, but you're back home now. That's good. I had a bit of a busy day myself as well. I have yet to do my homework for the day, actually, because I was busy playing Taxi Cab Driver all day. So that was a thing. But I'll get on that once I'm done streaming. It's not that big of a deal. There isn't that much to do, or I gotta worry about it, you know. here we go. Gotta fight guard armor again. With a little bit of backup, but not that much backup. So, yeah, totally didn't time that right. Oh. Gotcha. Dead. That's dead. You're dead. You'll be dead in a second. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. So say no, but yes. And Donald will be back without me having to revive him, so that's good. Yeah, it was a ton of content. That is true. They did give you a hell of a lot to do with the side missions there. I just felt like they dragged on for too long. It was like, let me get on with it, you know? That's what I felt like anyway. It's the same reason why I don't like doing all the hunts in Final Fantasy XII when you first are playing the game. Like, I don't like doing all of the hunts during the main game of Final Fantasy XII. Like, I'll come back after I beat the final boss if I want to do more of them, but yeah, I don't really like doing that all that much because I feel like you lose the story if you do all the hunts, you know what I mean? So usually what I do, and what you'll see when I play the Zodiac Age version of Final Fantasy XII, because that'll be the version I'll be playing eventually, what you'll see is that I'll be doing all of the rank 1 hunts first. And I won't do any of the rank 2 hunts until all of the rank 1 hunts are done. And it'll just go on like that, and it's more and more and more. And basically what usually ends up happening when I do that is I end up doing all of the rank 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 hunts during the main game story. Except for one. I think there's one that I didn't do. The Stealth Sneak, great. During the main story, that was rank 5. And, oh my god! I think I was at low HP though, I think that's why that did so much damage. That's all I want. Kill these green guys though, so they don't heal the boss to major health. I think I need to also heal myself. Okay, block those back. I think Aroga blocks them back at him too. I think the Stealth Sneak is kind of weird in the Hades Cup too, because like he doesn't always die to finishers. It's weird. I don't know what it is about him, but he seems to be the only enemy in the game that really does that, where sometimes he'll decide, oh yeah, I'm gonna die to finishers now, but some other times he'll be like, nope, not gonna die yet. So I don't know what that is all about, but it happened to me. I am noticing, however, that MP Haste doesn't heal your MP as much as it did in the original, which makes sense considering if it did, it would be totally busted. It heals so much MP so quickly in the original. Like 3 hits and you've got a full bar of MP back, so it's pretty ridiculous. Here, let's take a look at the message there. In fact, there's plenty of meaning. You have to look for yourself. The game is told to understand them, but at the same time doesn't tell you anything. Yes, that's always a good thing when games don't really... They let you interpret things sort of to yourself, you know what I mean? That's okay. No problem that it was a big message. But yeah, you can play P3. You can play it on the PS2. That way you can get the vanilla game or the FES version of the game, which I've heard the FES version is the best version. I've played it on the PSP, which is the portable version. Now that one it's a kind of like a light version of P3, and it features a female protagonist that you can play. That's the version that I'll be playing when I play it for the stream. But yeah, so you can play it for one or the other. It's only a male protagonist if you play it on the PS2. So, but if you want to play on the PSP, you can after that. Oh, that's okay, Conker. No problem. Go ahead and lurk. Take a nap if you want to, although I don't know how you'd be able to sleep with me yelling in the background. Alright, these guys need to stop. And after they wake up, they should all be dead. Excuse me, because of the couple of Ripple Tribes I did there. Thank you, Goofy. Ah, I said they should all be dead, and that included you! Okay, now they're all dead. Alright, so after this one, yeah, there's an angel star for you. So if you haven't been to the end of the world yet, you'll be like, what the hell is that thing? But, yeah. I don't know if these guys teleport as often as their friends from Hollow Bastion, because it seems like they haven't really been teleport. Then again, I killed them in like one combo, so that kind of could be why. Clearly as good as the FES version. I thought it was pretty good too. The other thing about the portable version that I like over the FES version is that it lets you directly control your party members, which is such a big thing for me. I mean, I don't mind when games are like, oh, well, you know, your partners are like AI, basically, but in an RPG, like a turn-based one, it just feels like artificial, I guess, when they don't give you direct control over all your party members. I don't know, that doesn't do it for me, personally. I could be the one in the wrong, but, you know. I gotta get out of here before he breathes on me. Okay. Could use Strike Raid for some iframes. As long as I'm not on the ground, we should be fine. Having a real sweep here would be pretty nice, but thank you, Goofy. Oh god. Definitely. Because we just used evolution. Maybe I shouldn't have equipped that, because that was going to be less likely to give us all M3 back. Ow. Just gonna do that. That Hurricane Blast seems to be screwing me a little bit here.
Come on.
He's almost there. Should use that Mega Potion. Yeah, wow. There we go. Wow! It's back now. Well, mostly. Maybe I'll just use this. Yeah, they're back. Alright, cool. Thank you, Goofy. Strike Raid, not so good on the damage part. I just walked right into that. Not so good on the damage part, but in terms of the iframes that it gives you, can't really do that. So. I think I got it in there. I did that. There we go.
This should help.
And yes, in case you were wondering, there is a reward that we'll get for beating Cerberus, just like how there was a reward for beating the Behemoth. You would think this is where we get Firaga, considering it's Cerberus, but no, not quite. Oh god, get me out of here! Okay. I think I'm making him harder than he actually is, though, by what I'm doing. Because you can jump up on Cerberus's back, just like you could for some other bosses, but, I don't know. Never really bothered doing that, honestly. There we go. Pop ourselves off to max health there before we move on. Yes, we could get up on the Hydra's back. Yes, you are correct. And for defeating Cerberus, we get an upgrade to our Thunder spell, so we finally have access to Thundaga. Alright. See, what did I miss? Side missions, kind of mind them, but same time let them listen to more sweet battle themes. That is true. Yes, it does have a really good battle theme, so... Yeah, not yet. That's a different game, but we'll be getting to that eventually, so... I think, to be honest with you, I may be starting too many different game series on this channel, because right now I am in flux with like in the process of beating the Soul series, the Chrono series, the Final Fantasy series, and the Kingdom Hearts series, and the Persona series, really, all at the same time, along with The Last of Us, which Part 2 is coming out eventually, so there's that. I have too many games that I'm playing right now, I think, that are in progress. Maybe I should have played, like, one series at a time here. Sometimes I wonder if I should have, but I feel like breaking it up like this, I wouldn't get burned out as easily, you know what I mean? So it does make it harder for me to get to those games, but like quickly, but you know, we should be fine. I should probably go out of this so I can re-equip new items, actually. And probably equip Thundaga as well. Because my allies seem to have run out of their items, so maybe we'll get to 20 and then we'll go. You don't get anything for getting to the 20th seed, so in terms of upgrades, that is, to your spells. You don't get Graviga until a little later in the fights here. That is the only thing about Gravity Break, is that if they don't have a lot of HP and you hit Gravity Break, it won't kill them, but at least I don't think it'll kill them. But it does deal a pretty decent amount of damage, so let's just hop on some Aeroga there. Keep ourselves alive, and these gauntlets decide to start spinning like maniacs. And we're good. The entire Final Fantasy series? Yes, eventually. The only one where I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it is, well, I should say this. The mainline Final Fantasy series will all be done. Except probably for 11. I don't think 11 will still be online by the time I play it. I could be wrong, but we'll see when we get there. There are some side games in the series that I will be playing. Like, I played Crystal Chronicles, which, by the way, is getting a Switch release. I'm so hyped! Well, I'm not hyped so much as I am that I can actually play it for you guys on a console that's relatively new. I'll be playing Crystal Chronicles again. I played it multiplayer with my brothers for my channel a long time ago, probably like 4 years ago. But I'll be playing it again because I said that I would do a no cure Magicite challenge in the game way back when I played it for the channel. So I plan on still doing that, and we'll be doing that on the Switch version. I don't know if that'll be multiplayer or single player, but we'll go from there. Yes, I've streamed Demon's Souls and Dark Souls 3. Oh dear God, this looks terrifying. I've streamed Demon's Souls and Dark Souls 3. So Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, and Bloodborne are left to be played for the series. And I'll be getting to all of those eventually, probably sooner rather than later. So, I'm just gonna hit whatever is in my way, man. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm just gonna keep hitting things until everything falls over dead. That's my thing, and keep Aeroga on, obviously, because I'm up here. But yeah, so I have to do Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2. I'll be playing the Scholar of the First Sin version for that one. And also Bloodborne. I'll be playing Dark Souls 3 again as well. I want to do a viable faith build in Dark Souls 3. Now that I know what I'm doing in the game, I want to make it a little more challenging for myself. So, and I know that seems stupid to be like, oh, viable faith build. You can't do that in Dark Souls 3. I know. Just let me try it. Does this block that? Don't know. Can't tell. Did he just pop? What the hell? Maybe Aeroga did block it, and it blew him up when it did. So. Oh, really? Huh. That would be interesting, because then I wouldn't have to worry about... well, we have a Switch now. My brother bought one, but I wouldn't have to worry about how we would play it, because we have enough PS4 controllers for all three of us to play it, so... Yeah, it's a good game. I really like Crystal Chronicles. It was one of my favorites on the GameCube, so... Ow. I just need to get Aeroga going here so that these enemies can't keep running into me. Ha! Run into me now! I can block you.
Come on. This should help.
We're not done yet. Get down here! Or just stay there and die. I mean, that works too. Yeah, I really like Crystal Chronicles, like I said. It's great. If you haven't played it, I would recommend.
Wind.
I should have done that. Now I know I don't have any MP. Well, I have a Mega Elixir. I guess I can use that. I might use that in a moment, actually, because we got a few other Mega Elixirs, and I won't need them for much else except for the final boss fight, so... Eh. Maybe I won't. Is it PS4 and Switch? Okay, gotcha. Well, that'll be cool. That'll be a definite must-buy for me in terms of PS4. I think it's next year, though, so I won't be seeing it for a little while, unfortunately. Oh, I got Vortex. Nice. Vortex is, it's the vanilla games, or really, poor man's version of Sliding Dash, so... It's pretty good. I like it. It's a little slow, but... eh. Yeah, and Goofy gave me some MP, too. That's nice. The only non-main Final Fantasy played is Crisis Core. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, well, the city is kind of... Oh, dear God, Cloud and Leon. I forgot about this. Here we go! Alright, who's the easiest to fight first? Probably Cloud, honestly. Well, that's why. Actually, yeah, we gotta take care of Cloud because that is a problem.
It's over. That's the best you can do?
Take that.
Alright.
Heal.
Let's not get overzealous here.
It's over.
Take that. Take that.
It's over.
Still getting a little overzealous. And you guys inflict a lot of damage.
That's the best you can do?
Heal.
I'm gonna need that Mega Elixir just for this fight. Wow. Donald. Hey, you actually healed. Well, and he did it again. Forget this.
Come on. This is it. Take that.
I don't want them both to end up in their little limit break form though. Too quickly. Thank you, Goofy. Actually, I might not even need that. Wow. Yeah, I really need to take care of you first.
This is it.
Get out! Get off my Cloud, Leon. No.
Heal.
Quickly, 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 Sora! For fuck's sake! Damn it! Ah, now I gotta start at 29 again. I should have given them items back. Damn it! Alright. Try it again. Mega Potion. And we'll just give you a few high potions and a few ethers. But that's how quickly your luck can turn here if you're not careful, so... And I guess I kind of was careful, honestly. It just, not careful enough, obviously. That's all. 4 ethers and Mega Potion. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so it still bugs you, yeah. You played it on the Wii, but you couldn't understand how to play it. Sent back to game. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it was a little bit of a pain to play, to be honest with you. It's the problem with Crystal Chronicles is that you needed both. You could play it single player just fine, but if you wanted to play it multiplayer, you also needed a Game Boy Advance GameCube connection cable. So that doesn't really help all that much. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, that makes so much sense for... Oh, the Vincent Valentine outfit? Yeah. That's I think where they got the idea for his outfit from. It's from the Vincent Valentine thing. So, Hades Cup, enter together. Yeah, we got to start back here again, which, it's a pain, but that's what I get for not having Leaf Bracer. I should have checked on Vortex, too. Oh, well. We'll probably quit out after the next... Once we get past Cloud and Leon there, we'll quit out again, I think. I probably should have, honestly, equipped Ars Arcanum, because that is... I know I said it was the least useful of the different special abilities, but it is pretty useful in that fight with them for the little bit of extra iframes it gets you. So... I think it's inspired by Vincent's outfit, to be honest with you, Rohan, but I'm not 100% sure if it totally is Vincent's outfit, you know. But I could be wrong. It's been a little while since I played 7, so, or anything related to 7. So I could be wrong about not being Vincent's outfit. So. If only I could stop Cloud and Leon, but apparently the last time we were here, couldn't exactly do that. But you do need to beat them in order to get a checkpoint in the seeds there, so we will we'll see what we can do. Right. Thank you. Whoever did whatever. Yes. I don't think the gauntlets are vulnerable to that, though. I think we already got the gauntlets, though, so... should be fine. He's on a roll today, Brohan. He's on a roll. It is kind of silly, though, thinking about it, that we have to beat our way back up through the 20s here, because, like, these guys are all seated below us, you know what I mean? Like, they're all... We're seed number 21, so if you're gonna say that we're at seed number 21 in the game there, then shouldn't we just keep that rank? I don't know if I'm making any sense with what I'm saying, but... Super Zap! I had to use it there. Sorry. I had to interrupt myself there to use Thundaga for the first time in this playthrough. It's so good! It's too bad it's not... gonna see that much use throughout this playthrough. I mean, it'll have some use, it just won't have a ton. That's all. Yeah, good luck with that. It's like, damn it, I can't get it. What is this, inverted controls?
Not bad, huh?
Alright, so we gotta figure out how to get past Cloud and Leon. I'm thinking play more defensively would probably be the easiest way. Thank you, Goofy. Let's get rid of these Dark Balls first. If I can. Oh, there we go. This to get rid of his arms and legs. There we go. Just keep hitting them, guys. We'll get them eventually. You just run into my gravity, right? Okay, that appendage appears to be dead, just not dead, that's all. Okay, there we go. Not as hard as I remember him being. Yeah, I think they gave most people their Advent Children outfits in the second game. Not really sure why. I mean, Advent Children admittedly wasn't out when this game came out. Maybe it was just because it was the newest thing, you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking anyway. You do, however, by the way, keep the experience that you got from each round, even if you lose a round. So that does help. It means you can level up and you know, be more powerful for when you fight them again. So it's not a huge deal. Plus, it's not like these enemies are all that difficult, so... Goofy and Donald. Donald also got max HP there, so that's nice. I didn't even know there was a Search Ghost in this one. I wasn't even thinking. Oh, teleported away just as we're all getting ready to beat him up. Can't say I blame him though. Alright. So this is where we ended last time before we got to Cloud and Leon, so...
Wind.
Should kill the battleship too. Yeah, I'm on the Wyverns right now. There's the battleship. Get over here! He's dead. There we go. And Eroga will block his missiles, so that's nice. Alright, we got more MP than we had the last time, so this should go a little better, I think, I hope. yeah, you're right about that. They nerfed the tournaments a little bit in Kingdom Hearts 2. I got my defense, that's all that matters. Can you guys, like, keep Cloud busy while I get Leon? Let him know. Ran into that one too. Ow. Yeah, I think I panicked a little bit the last time when Cloud did his little limit thing, so we just can't panic, that's all.
It's over.
Thank you, Goofy. Oh, I hit somebody with it. Leon, you keep missing with that. I think you need glasses, man. Sorry to say it.
It's over.
Alright, we're gonna need that Mega Potion, because
This should help.
they're both on me, and that's not good. Alright, well, I got good damage on them, so...
Wind. Take that.
Okay, so Cloud's gonna do his thing now. Damn it.
Get this.
Heal faster! There.
Come on, give me this best shot.
Wind.
Yeah, it was like pausing on the heel. Like, I was mashing L1 and X as fast as I could. Okay, there we go. And it wouldn't do it.
Come on.
Okay, there's Cloud. Now for Leon.
This is it.
Now you got my.
And here's the hard part.
You need a break.
I'm mashing, though. That's the problem. So,
Hey,
it's always the problem.
This is it.
you don't stand a chance against me.
Come on.
Sure, Leon? Because I think I'm doing alright. Oh,
You don't stand a chance against me.
This is it.
nice.
Now you got my.
Oh, he lost it. Did I block it into oblivion there, or what?
Take that.
Get this.
Take that.
Okay, I blocked that one. Oh, bad choice, Leon. Bad choice.
Get this.
I blocked too early.
It's over.
There's a lot of damage. Holy shit. Oh, God. Yeah, that's not going to work, Donald. Sorry.
This is it.
Damn it. Somebody blocked him away from me. Yeah.
This is it.
No way.
Alright. There we go. We got them both, and I still got MP left. Nice.
Nothing to it.
I don't know, honestly. It could be and it could not be. With his voice actor, that is. I'm not really 100% sure. I think they kept the voice... No, you know what? They changed his voice actor in Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm pretty sure. That's what it is. It's a different one. I forget who it is in this game, though. We'll find out in the credits, but... Anyway, what did I miss here? Let's see. Let's see. The outfit's different, but it's the one Vincent wears, but definitely Vincent. Yeah, it is. It's definitely inspired by Vincent's outfit. I think Vincent was the most popular character from Final Fantasy VII in Japan, so that was why they were kind of like, let's do that. Or maybe Nomura really liked him. I don't know. Only tournaments truly remember the ones in KH1. That's because the ones in 2 are... they're not as memorable, I find. The ones in 2, I find, are a lot easier to cheese, anyway. Then again, most of 2 is easier to cheese if you use summons, so... Linear and forgettable. I have not played Birth by Sleep personally, so... Yeah, he doesn't seem to aim really well with his magic there, because he doesn't have high accuracy, so... Yeah, the only part of the tournaments from KH2 that I remember is the part where you fight all the Final Fantasy characters at the same time, but honestly, in that one, it's like... You have so many options, and I think you fight Sora alone, but you still have so many options in that fight, and ways of working around the fact that like 4 or 5 people are fighting you, that it just... I don't know, it comes off easier than it would be otherwise. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it's a different voice actor in the next games. They changed the stage a little bit. Huh. That's interesting. Well, we got White Knights, so you know what that means. Alright, fine. Do your little thing. I could probably just kill you with Aeroga, but, you know. There we go. I was gonna say, could somebody kill him, please? Yeah, they changed the stage for this part. Oh, you used the Dissidia voice. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure they use different voice actors, so that's why. I don't think Aeroga's gonna block that, unfortunately. We'll block the rest, but not that. So. Let's not walk into that there. Can I get a gravity break, please? No, not for this part. I seem to remember, wasn't there an ability in Kingdom Hearts 1 originally, like the vanilla version, where your counterattack would deal damage even if the enemies guard through it? Because I remember dealing with the large bodies and stuff by hitting them from the front by just guarding and counterattacking them. I don't recall, though, if that was an ability or what. I could be wrong. Oh well. Anyway, let's keep going.
Come on.
Wyvern's in here too. Oh jeez. Get back here. Don't start with your Cloud 9 bullshit. Wow. Just casually spam a thunder every now and then, don't you know? It'll help. Doing it again. Somebody stop that angel star! I was waiting for him. I was ready to guard and everything, but I didn't guard in time. Oh, was the French voice for Squall bad in KH1? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hi there. So now, just like the Shadow Storm in the last one, we've got to fight a bunch of Dark Balls this time, so I should probably do this, though, so I have it for them. I still haven't used that Mega Elixir, right? So that should help a little. I think there might be less Dark Balls, though, than there were Shadows, if I remember right. I'll start that shit. Oh! No, never mind, there's definitely enough Dark Balls. Damn it. It does get a little nuts here, though. Thank you, Donald. That will actually help. I was going to do that myself in a moment. Donald being helpful. You know, other than the fact that he's dying every now and then, it's kind of nice for once for Donald to be casting mostly defensive magic. Do I need wind for this? Not really. Should be fine. I could probably use one of these, but... Well, with Divine Rose, it doesn't really deal all that much damage by comparison. It's kind of a shame, really. Let's see if I can kill the Wyvern. Not the Wyvern right now, because he's up in the air. Next. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need that, I need that Mega Elixir, I think. We'll see. We'll see in a moment. Oh, here's an invisible. Alright. So I'm gonna take him out. Wait, wow. Oh, somebody did some. Wow! All of a sudden, I'm like, okay, well, we need a little. We need to do something about these guys. This is a tougher enemy formation than I was giving it credit for. Okay, now I need to heal. Let's not beat around the bush anymore. No. The wizard is gone. There's the wizard. There we go. That's what I thought. Get rid of the invisible. Oh, here's the wizard. Why don't you lock onto the thing right in front of you, Sora? Just saying. Thank you. We won't need it after all. The Mega Elixir, that is. Get out of here. There we go.
Heal.
Alright. Next up, we're almost to the 10th seed, which is where things get a little more challenging because it's an actual, like, boss fight that we could have problems with. I need a Gravira here.
See ya. Take
There we
that.
go. That will help.
This is it.
Okay. That wasn't so bad. I'm gonna need a Gravira here too. Hey.
Come on.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit.
Take that.
Whoa. Spun around on me there.
Heal. Nothing to it.
We'll save the Mega Elixir for the actual boss fight coming up in a moment, I think. Because it should be soon. Let me read this. KH1 has some of the best French actors. Voice Spider-Man. Oh, okay, gotcha. Is the official French voice for Johnny Depp as Sephiroth. That's a picture right there, man. Squall and Aerith. They didn't put much effort into them, huh? Well, that's kind of a shame. Hang on, I gotta blow my nose real quick. It is kind of a shame, but it's good that the rest of the voice actors were so good. That sounds awesome. Like they picked quite a good list of voice actors there, but
Come on.
let's get rid of the Invisibles first. It's like getting rid of the Incredibles, except a lot easier.
Heal.
Ask Syndrome, he'll tell you. Wow.
Wind.
Alright, forget this. I need this. Okay. Alright, got it. Cool. How long do these tornadoes follow me for exactly?
Come on.
Heal in a moment, I know.
Come on. Heal.
Right now. Get your tornado shit. Oh, it stays after he dies. Okay. Let's go.
Come on.
Alright. There we go. And they should be up in a moment. Yep. And now things get a little more challenging.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? Yeah, got a minute? Hades, Lord of the Dead, nice to see you. Hey, guess what? I got a place for you down under.
I thought you ran off to hell. But no, you have to fight Hades here, which, I mean, makes sense. It's the Hades Cup after all, so, well. Now, he's a little tricky. I should have probably honestly equipped Blizzard, because Blizzaga helps out in this fight a little bit. I'm actually going to do this so I can do that. You have to put him out, basically, on occasion. Strange as that sounds. I think you can do it here, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me get some distance first.
See ya.
Yeah, there you go.
Take that.
So So yes, you can put him out, and that actually makes it a little easier to fight him because, well, he's not just running around doing this the whole time. Okay, there we go. I got some memory back. Nice. So yeah, if you have Blizzaga hotkeyed, this fight is a little simpler. He will try to stay away from you, which makes it a little tricky to deal with him. You can always bust him out like this. And then he'll get a little on the hot side, which is problematic. The easiest way to dodge this, stay close to him, dodge roll. I think you can guard those, though. Thanks for find out. Yep. Alright, let's get close to him. Okay, he's going this way. You don't even need to dodge roll. You can just stay close to him and run around like this, and it's fine.
Hey, you having fun yet?
Sure am. What about you? You don't seem to be having that much fun.
Better look out.
He does deal quite a bit of damage when he's in his flame phase, though, doesn't he? Well, we're getting closer. Get him, you two. I'll just run around. You smack him in the face. There we go. Ha! It does help when I don't have to worry about strike rate doing that, and I can just give orders to Donald and Goofy. Wow. Nice iframes on that. Thank you, Goofy. That was all I was waiting for. I didn't have to do anything else. Okay. Here we go.
Hey, you having fun yet?
Okay, so you can still hit him now. Don't even start with me, Hades. Yeah, whenever he says that's it, get ready to guard, because you can block that right back in his face. It's good for tech points, it deals a good amount of damage, it's not bad, all things considered. Ow. Ow, holy shit. Probably should use that Mega Elixir. Yeah, let's get it ready. There we go. Don't think you could back away from me. Okay. This again.
Hey, you
Wow.
having fun yet?
Get a quick hit. Lock back at him. Get him, guys. Nice. Try to stay away when he's doing this, because as we've seen, he's not terribly threatening, but he deals a ton of damage when he hits you, so. Okay. Oh, the other way, okay. Now use dodge roll to get ahead of him if you have to. And, I mean, it kind of goes without saying, don't walk into the firewall. I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally done that myself. Uh-oh. Yeah. I was just meaning to tell them to fight him, but yeah, this works too. Arrow in here in a moment. Can you really stop him? Oh, only for a split second. It's like, wait a minute here. I never tried that. That's interesting. Wow. Best way to do it, by the way, when you're getting close to him and he's starting to do that, is to stay close to, like, try to stay in line with his chest, basically, when he does that. Because, like, so his chest or his back, because if you're right next to his hands, well, you're gonna get blown up, so don't do that.
Hey, you having fun yet?
Can you heal Goofy while I keep him busy?
That's it.
Now don't die, either of you. Thank you.
It's starting to get warmed up.
I'm glad you're starting to get warmed up now. You're only almost dead. I do like this fight, though. It's definitely... He doesn't... It's interesting because he doesn't seem threatening when you're first like, oh yeah, I can dodge this stuff, it's fine. Then he hits you and you're like, holy shit! Let them have to stay dead, honestly, so I can do this. There we go. And if I had Ragnarok or Ars Arcanum, I'd totally be using them right now, but, well, you know. Almost there. Oh, he's still stunned. Nice. Sweet. Ah!
Take that.
You getting a little tired there, Hades? It seems like it. Sorry if anybody's chatting. I'll be with you in a moment. Wow. Yeah, look at that damage that he did to Goofy right there. Like, that's a lot of damage for that. I mean, that was with Aeroga on. Like, holy crap, man. But yeah, if you can keep him on his toes here, that's the best way to do it. Okay, he's aiming at them. So one last big combo. Damn it. Yeah, because he's gonna do this now. All right, that's fine. That's wow. Now we'll do one last big combo as soon as he's done with this.
Hey, you having fun yet?
I don't know, are you? Because it looks like you're dying! Hooah! Go back to hell where you belong. Or, you know, let Cerberus eat you. That's also a thing.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop! Hey guys, get away from me! Oh, come on.
Huh. I wonder who took him. Perhaps we'll never know, but for defeating Hades, we do get the final spell in the game, Graviga. Nice. And we get an Ansem's report out of it, too, so that's good. And we can also start our seed right here. I think I'm going to beat this seed, honestly, and then I'm going to stop for a second, because we need to make a pit stop before we continue, so... I didn't read chat. Hold on a moment. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not even paying attention. My bad. I'll read in a moment. Let me just beat this first. There we go. That's done. Alright, let's see here. For Sephiroth, try to imagine a Jack Sparrow who speaks way deeper and in a calm way, but still with the same little accent. That is incredible. I want that. I want that right now. One of the most memorable French dubs alongside Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper, and certain DBZ. Yeah, we got to listen to some of these dubs because they sound pretty awesome. They're rockin' fun. Recently were the dubs for Spider-Man PS4 and 15. Gotcha. Yeah, it is. It's definitely interesting to hear how they, how they do things for each dub, because nowadays it seems like they sort of stick with the same sort of stuff for like the English dubs. They're like, oh, well, we want to do something like what they did with the English dub, or something like what they did with the Japanese dub. I mean, if you look back at some of the interviews for Final Fantasy XIII, they trained the English voice actor for Vanille to make all of the grunting and sounds that Vanille makes in her Japanese acting. They trained her specifically to do that to make her sound like the Japanese version. And I don't really know if I agree with that. It seems kind of superfluous, I guess. Use my SAT words here. But I don't know, man. It just seems like they don't there isn't as much diversity amongst the different countries that do dubs nowadays. It seems like they all kind of sort of try to do the same thing. Back in the day, they did a little bit more different things amongst each other to make them feel unique, you know what I mean? Or they, sometimes they just don't do a dub like they're doing with Kingdom Hearts 3, but yeah. For European audiences, that is. They're sticking with the English dub for that. I'm just going to beat my way through the Hades Cup, honestly. I mean, we were going to make a pit stop and go back to Traverse Town, but we don't need to do that. We'll be fine. Actually, we might not be fine. Rank 5 of this one is 2 stealth sneaks, and I know that doesn't sound like much, but believe you me, stealth sneaks are no joke in this cup. They mean business. And I don't have my Mega Elixir anymore, so that kind of could cause problems. Not sure if you remember Vanille Grunts. Yeah, they basically they said, hey, what was her name? I forget what her name was. The girl, the lady that played Vanille for Final Fantasy XIII's English dub. But they basically said, yeah, so here's what we want you to do. We want you to there's these noises that Vanille makes. And we want you to make those noises when you're talking in the game. So, oh god.
Heal.
Emergency! Emergency! Oh, that doesn't block those, huh? Alright. Yeah, they would basically were like, here's some noises that she makes in the Japanese version. We want you to make these exact noises, and we're going to train you for a few days to make sure that you can make said noises without too much trouble. And it's just like, why, man? Like, just let her be herself. Let her bring her own... What is left? Oh, the stealth sneak was dying. Okay. Let her bring her own, her own thing to the matter, you know what I mean? Oh, this is an easy one. Whack him upside the head. We'll play charades with the last one. I'll be a good sport. You can't give me anything for this, though, so...
Fire.
Oh, well. I'll be a good sport.
Thunder.
He's just like, thank you, goodbye! Let's see. DBZ dub because a certain actor one does Vegeta has become quite popular outside French because of a certain scene. Okay, yeah. If you find it, then I don't know if I'm pretty sure you can post it up here. I don't think I disabled link sharing. So, but if you can't post it in this chat, just share it on the Discord there. Click on that below if you aren't on there right now. I forget if you're on there right now. I'm pretty sure though. I haven't looked at our list of people on the Discord server in a little while, my bad.
Thunder.
Spam thunder when in doubt! I'm gonna need that elixir that I've got too in a moment. Oh, unless that happens. Thanks, Goofy. Ha! Gotcha. The Vanille grunts, it's kind of... It depends on if you really... I didn't honestly really notice them much at all myself until I watched Dark Pixel Gaming's little video on like a retrospective for Final Fantasy 13, and that really struck me as something weird. It was like one of those things where it's like, why would they ever? Why would they ever do that? You know? One of those weird things where it's you wouldn't think that they would do something so strange, but yes, they did. Oh, I know why. I know why you sometimes don't die. It's because you're in the middle of your fucking I-beams thing, you asshole. Die. Cool. That's why they're no joke, because if they're in the middle of I-beams, they can't die. You gotta remember that. And if they're invisible, they can't die. You gotta become invisible in order to die. Great. Okay, so you could... Okay. So you could share a link. That's good. That is good. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, dear God. They're doing this question mark thing now. Okay, well, that was quick. With that wizard. There he is. I'm gonna say, Donald, I think you got the right idea, but you need to use it at a different point in time. Anybody else? Okay, oh, I see what they're doing. Okay. So it's not like all wizards, wyverns, and defenders in every wave. It's just certain waves there's more of one thing, certain waves there's more of another thing. Alright. I'm gonna go after the defender. Nice. Thanks, Goofy. Anybody else? Oh god, yep. A little bit of everybody now. Defender, get out of here. I gotta get rid of the wizards. I'm using Stopka. I should be using Stopka. It's the best thing for these guys, but apparently after I got Thundaga, my vision was clouded by Thundaga. There we go.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
Well, you didn't miss much, Donald, so. Daily motion still a thing somehow. Yeah, that's okay. Not a problem. I will check it out later. Alright, final battalion. This is it. After this, we got one more fight, and the Hades Cup is over. I don't know, honestly, if I'm gonna do the like the Sora Solo for this one or the other ones. Now, for doing the Sora Solo and time trial ones for the Hades Cup, first things first, you don't have to beat it in 3 minutes. That would be insane. You get a 20-minute time limit this time for the Hades Cup. And what else did I say? Oh yeah, for doing the Sora Solo and the time trial parts for the Hades Cup, you get Donald and Goofy's 10 ultimate weapons, I want to say, in this version, because you can make their ultimate weapons, nice tech points, by synthesis. And I think I need to heal them. Just have Donald so he can heal Goofy. Because otherwise I'm not going to make it. Okay. Here's an idea. When in doubt, just throw this into the middle of all of them. That did good. Thank you, Goofy. I love you. Oh God. And I think this is the last wave because it's a little bit of everyone. Let's see if I can get him in a line. Nice. I need some MP back for the next part, but that's okay. No, the Angel Star's still left. Yeah, you can block that back, so just in case you don't wonder. What else am I going to say? Yeah, you can get Donald and Goofy's penultimate weapons for beating the Sora Solo and time trial versions of the Hades Cup. Those being Save the Queen and Save the King. They're very good weapons. It's just, I don't know if I'm going to bother doing it. But anyway, here we are, the last boss of the Hades Cup, the Rock Titan. He looks intimidating. He's not. He deals lots of damage. It's just... he's not as bad as he looks, basically. You also get tech points for fighting him, so... and the reason why he's not so bad is because, well, the idea is to get up on his head, so that's where you want to go. Once he falls over, just jump up on his legs. If I can get there, what the hell? There we go. Jump on it. Hold on. I'll get there eventually. There we are. And stay on his head, no matter what. Stay up here. Do whatever you have to stay up here. He does have a lot of HP, so just keep that in mind, but it should be alright to stay up here. Just gonna wait a moment. Thank you, Goofy. Are you saying you want me to heal you? Is that what you're saying? Hold on. Oops, I healed myself. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is probably the easiest way to level up in this game, because you can equip all those tech boosts and just go to town on his legs, really. He does a lot of walking around, but he's not like the Behemoth. I don't think his footsteps cause damage, so that kind of makes him a pushover. That can deal damage, I think, but... okay, now that he's down like this, his legs are no longer vulnerable to damage. So we gotta get up to his head. I don't remember it being this hard to get up his legs. What the hell? This is probably the easiest way to level up in the game, is by beating up the Rock Titan repeatedly. So, and the thing is that once you beat him, you can totally just start back at, I think, this point, or maybe you have to start back at the 9th seed. No, you know what it is? You can pick after you beat Sora Solo and Time Trial where you want to start. So that will deal damage. So don't get hit by that, obviously. But just the regular steps, I'm pretty sure they don't deal damage. So. Yeah, big pushover for the final boss there. Hades was really the final boss of the Hades Cup, and so was Final Battalion and all those ones with the question marks there. But the Rock Titan, he's cake. Oh, is the best way to level Sephiroth? Okay, gotcha. It is their best weapons. I was under the impression that their synthesis weapons in Final Mix were their best weapons, but I could be wrong. So maybe they're not as good as the Save the Queen and Save the King. Of course, that means why would you make them, but I know why you'd make them for Ultimate Weapon, but, you know.
We're the champs!
And that's it! We beat the Hades Cup. Oh, apparently he didn't... Nice, Donald, nice. Apparently he didn't get viciously murdered by the denizens of the underworld, but that's fine. And for beating the Hades Cup, we get the Trinity Limit. Limit, I guess? It's kind of hard to explain. Basically, it's like all those other ones we got, Ars Arcanum, Ragnarok, all those, but it's slightly different and slightly better. It takes all of your MP, but it deals lots and lots of damage to enemies around you, so it's pretty good. I'm not going to use it, I don't think, because it's not that great, but it's pretty good. So, yeah, I would recommend giving it a shot if you're not using your MP for much, but yeah, usually I use my MP for some things, so I usually don't bother with that. Okay, Donald's got some AP now, so we can equip Cheer and Berserk, and that's about it for him. We don't need Lucky Strike anymore, so that's fine. Goofy, you're still not so much on that, but I guess you don't need Evolution. You got another MP Rage. I think I'd rather have that. He can get his MP back way quicker. Oh, and if you want to beat the Phantom now is probably the best time to go beat the Phantom because, well, you have all the level 3 spells, so it just makes it way easier to beat him. Let's see, what else did I miss here on the chat? I missed a couple of things. Some quality voice acting. Yeah, I'll check it out later, but if he's anything like you said, I imagine it's being a little bit... it being pretty good. Yeah, the more in character and informed the actor is, it makes the role better, you know what I mean? Actor, comedian, actor not only is a dub actor. Gotcha. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, I guess Sephiroth didn't give you XP in the original version, but he does in this version, so that's pretty good. You know what? I honestly don't want to use Graviga, because we have Gravity Break, so I kind of have what I need for Gravity. So I think we'll stick with Stopka, honestly. I mean, I know it's kind of a weird switch, but that's okay. Alright, well, before we do anything else, we need to make a pit stop back at Traverse Town, since I didn't do that before. So, and actually we're coming up on time here in a few minutes. So once we get the thing in that, we'll go from there. Oh, I almost forgot. So now that we have Blizzaga, let me customize and put that onto the list here. Because now that we have Blizzaga, we can actually put these out again. This time permanently. And you can get another item for putting it out, so.
Deep freeze. See ya.
Did I get it? Okay, I did get it. Cool. It's like, wait a minute.
Deep freeze.
I got them both, I think. Nope.
See ya.
This one.
See ya.
And the last one. And that'll unlock this treasure chest. So what do we got in here? There's the Shiva belt. I knew it was somewhere. Was this here before? Oh, this is the Hades Cup trophy. Oh no, it's not. It's an Orichalcum. Okay. Empty. Alright, that's interesting. I don't think that was there before, but alright. So what do you think of me now? Oh, he's just gonna say the same thing. Alright. I guess I'm a real hero now. Oh, Sephiroth gives 18,000 XP. Yeah, that makes a bit of a difference, doesn't it? Anyway, so I guess what do you guys think? I mean, do you want me to do the Hades Cup, Sora Solo, and time trial stuff? Because if I'm gonna do those, I feel like I should do them on screen almost. Because it would be a little easier, I think, to do them on screen. Like, it's a lot to be doing in between sessions, basically. So I don't know. If you want me to do them, that's cool. I mean, I will, but I don't really think I need to do them necessarily to beat all the other bonus bosses. I think I can beat the other bonus bosses at the point that I'm currently at. So, I mean, we're going to give that a shot in the next session, and I'll probably try them off screen just to see if it's feasible at this point. But I'll leave that in you guys' court. If you want to see me do the Hades Cup on screen, let me know. If, like, the time trial and the Sora Solo stuff, that is. But honestly, I may not end up doing them because what we're about to go get is good enough in terms of Donald and Goofy's weapons for the remainder of the game, because if you come back here to Merlin after you've gotten all the level 3 spells, he'll be quite impressed, and he'll give you the Dream Rod for Donald. Yeah, Took a little longer to get that than the Dream Shield, unfortunately, but yeah, it's very good for Donald. So let's give that to him. So Lord Fortune, 7 strength, raises max MP by 1. Dream Rod, less strength, but raises max MP by 2, which is all Donald really needs right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and we got Lionheart, by the way, for beating Cloud and Leon, so let's check that out. It's another one of those in-betweener Keyblades there. It raises your max MP by 1, and so it's halfway decent in that regard, but it also deals good physical damage there, so it's pretty good. I don't think it's difficult to deflect, which is a bit of a problem for me personally, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's not a bad Keyblade to have around, but I usually don't use the all-rounder Keyblades. I used to when I was younger, but I usually prefer the ones that are specific to certain things nowadays. So I usually stick with either Divine Rose or Lady Luck, depending on what we are dealing with. Time trial is going to be hard at my level. Okay, gotcha. So maybe we'll just leave those alone, to be honest with you, because like I said, I should be able to beat the super bosses at the level that I'm at currently. But, yeah, I'll figure it out. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll stick with Divine Rose for now, because everybody's got everything that they need in terms of equipment now. I need, let's see, we'll do that and that. Actually, let's put another Mega Elixir. You know what? No, let's put a regular Elixir there. I can keep that. So, okay. Well, we should be good for now. Right, yeah, usually that's enough. If you can beat Sephiroth in the vanilla version, it's a pretty difficult boss fight, so I'll give you a good amount of credit if you can beat him. Again, I don't know if we can beat him at our current strength level, but we'll have to see. What else can I do before we finish out today? Well, basically, there's 2 bonus bosses to fight in Olympus Coliseum. We already beat the Phantom, so that's all done. There is 1 bonus boss to beat in Agrabah. And then we can go back to End of the World, and there is actually another boss to beat there, and then we're almost at the end of the area there. So there's like, I think we're a little over halfway through the End of the World there, but most of the rest of it is from the boss fights that we have to do, or the boss fight, to be honest with you. So yeah, we should go from there. Oh, is it? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Lionheart is pretty damn cool looking, so... I was under the impression that One-Winged Angel... I mean, due to its crits, I heard that it has a really ridiculous crit multiplier, but I was under the impression that a lot of people didn't like it because it reduces your MP, and by the time you get it, you have... Well, most people have access to Ultima Weapon, but you have other things that are better. I don't know. I could be wrong. The Keyblade, yes, I think I recall reading up on it. There's also another one that you get for beating the other bonus boss called Diamond Dust, I think, and it raises your max MP by 3, which is pretty good, so. That is hardest in the PS4 version, gotcha. So it's going to be difficult for me, that's for sure. You know what, before we do the bonus bosses at... Yeah, before we do the bonus bosses over here at Olympus Coliseum, we'll warp to Agrabah. I don't think we're actually going to do this boss today. I'm just going to check in over here. I guess I could give it a shot. I don't know if I'll beat it, but I mean, it's worth a shot, right? But anyway, so if we go back to Agrabah and we head over to Aladdin's house here, sort of like how there was in Neverland, there's a bonus boss here. And if you come over here, the magic carpet is freaking out, man. So before we do anything with that, let's see, Divine Rose is fine. Do we want Aladdin for this part? We don't really need him, I don't think. Let's put Thundaga here and Aeroga here. Donald and Goofy are going to want some items, so let's give them some of those. Yeah, some high potions and ethers all around, I think, would be for the best. Do that. And then for Goofy, some more high potions, some more ethers. Actually, I'm going to do this. Hold on. Give him some ethers. There's those. Give him a couple of mega potions. There we go. Alright. And I think that we should be good now. I don't know 100% for sure. I've never fought this boss at such a low level. Usually when I do this, I'm like level 70, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Rockin' Fun, is it's honestly, it's nothing new, really, and it's not that impressive. It's just, oh, well, I beat it with Sora by himself and all that. And really, the Dream Rod and the Dream Shield are good enough for the end game. So, I'm, you know, that's me being the pragmatist again. I'm kind of good with that. So, just a bit of an endurance test. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see if I can beat him. I don't think he takes that long to kill, though, honestly. It's just a matter of, you know, being able to fend him off, I guess. So, and I think we should be able to do that with Divine Rose. Well, we'll see. So basically, I'll fight him, and we'll see how far I get. If I beat him, cool, then we don't have to do it next time, and next time we'll just go to Olympus Coliseum and beat up a bunch of the bonus bosses there. What's it called? If we can't beat him, then we'll do it next time. So I'll try once or twice this time. But yes, so Carpet wants to go somewhere. Let's see what we can do. Oh, and he looped it over and over, but now it barely works. That's weird. Maybe they patched it or something, which would be strange for an older game. Jesus Christ. Where'd that guy come from? Oh, come on, man. Alright, whose idea was it to make a snake demon in armor out here? Oh, God. Before those triangles do that, get Wind off, get Aeroga off, because it locks your magic until you beat up these things. Oh, God. Okay, that's fine. Ow. Not fine when I run into it, but don't you know, we should be alright. Okay, yeah. You can block that, by the way. Okay. Now you can block that, and it makes it a little easier to do it, but... Like, oh god. Just do 2 blocks, just for safety, I would say. Because you don't want him to hit you in the middle while you're doing something else. Oh god. Yeah, that does good damage. And also, I can't heal until that ball is gone. Okay, nice job, Goofy. And once that's gone, wail on his head as best you can. He will snap at you, but you can deflect it back at him if you aren't good enough. I don't know that I am. Like that, there you go. Get as much damage off on him as you can, because eventually he will retract his head, and then he will do something else, so... His head is invincible once he retracts it, so... Okay, so now in this part, he's actually invincible to physical attacks, so you have to use magical attacks on him, and I found the easiest way to do it is just to keep spamming Thunder over and over again on him until the shield goes down. He's actually a little more tame in this part. The worst that he can really do to you, I think, is the... thank you, Donald. Is the Cyclones that he used there, so... Shouldn't be too bad. I don't have a Mega Potion. I'm just getting used to it. That's okay. Ow. Get out of there. Alright, okay, thank you, Goofy. Again, cool. Just keep spamming Thunder until he goes down. He'll drop a few charge balls for you, but yeah. Aerial Sweep would be really nice right now, but I don't have it. I think his head deflects off of Aeroga, if I remember right, but I could be wrong. The further you get in the fight, by the way, the quicker he'll retract his head, so just to keep that in mind. I'm going to replenish my wind before I get that knocked off of me. Okay, now here's where things get a little more challenging, because he'll start doing this, which you have to basically dodge roll into him, or dodge roll to the side. Oh god. Thank you. In order for that to work. I'm thinking I can use Curaga, but I obviously can't. If anything's gonna kill me, if any of the parts of this fight are gonna kill me, it's the parts that I can't use magic on. My friends are dead, which is a problem. So, dodge into him, and then again. Maybe just dodge in. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Can't heal. Can't heal. Can't heal. Hold on. Hold the phone. Mega Elixir it is. Shouldn't have used that this early. I'm gonna pay for that. Okay, I can dodge into it. Alright. Just gotta be correct with the timing. Whoa. Yeah. I don't think you want to stay away from him in this part, though, because the further away you stay from him, the more likely he is to do that crazy jump-up attack that he does. There we go. Okay, everybody get up and help me with this. I could use Ragnarok here. Help a little. Ha! Heal. Let's use an Aeroga and start spamming Thunder. Thundaga. That is. Oh, he leaves big charge balls too. That's nice. I wonder if you can block those with Aeroga. Wow. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. How? Okay, I know what that is now. Ow. Donald, ow. Again. I didn't need that, but thank you, Goofy. Alright, let's get back to it. Goofy again. Man, he's really going all out with this MP gift thing. Alright, let's get rid of that. There we go. Alright. We're getting there. Of course, the next phase is going to be the hardest. Oh my god. He went back way quick in that. Oh god. He went back way quick in that one. I'm honestly half I don't have any healing. You know what I'm going to do? This is probably not a good idea, but I think I hit something there. Did I strike a nerve? Come on, man. Ow. Does anybody have a potion left? No? Alright, I'm using an elixir. Use the iframes, man. Use the iframes. Go again. I keep dodging too early. Again. We're okay. We're still okay. He says right before he dies. Get off of his leg. Okay, that's fine. Got rid of one, so I don't know if I can dodge into that. Can't heal because I don't have any items for it. Oh god. So this is where I die. Alright. Wow. Yeah, I'm dying when he comes out. I come out of this. Maybe not. Could somebody get up and? Oh right, they can't kill me. Ah, damn it. I should summon Tinkerbell. That would help, wouldn't it? we'll try that. I'll do it one more time. That only took like 9 minutes, so we'll try summoning Tinkerbell for that. That should help a little bit. A fight where I use summons? What? Wait, hang on. I don't have my items, do I? They don't have their items. Oh, because I didn't give them the items when I saved the game, right? Okay, right? Maybe? I can't tell. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Let's do this. And this, and that, and yeah, we'll give you the Mega Potion. That's what I did last time, so we'll do it again. Let's see. Do that. Oh, right, hang on. Do this, put the ethers there. I should just give him potions, honestly, I think. Would be easier. So he can heal me when, you know, crazy things are going on there. Yeah, I'll give him the Mega Potions that are left here. Because that will help a little. And I think I honestly don't need these ethers. I think I need the high potions way more. I think I need another high potion here, actually. And I'm going to stick a Mega Elixir here. Keep the regular elixirs, because there's, of course, going to be a fight where that's going to be more... They're going to be more effective, because it's just going to be Sora by himself. And I'm leaving and coming back into Aladdin's house so that it saves the items that I gave to Donald and Goofy there. So we'll do that, and then I will save again here, just for safety. Yes, using the Mega Elixir early on definitely did cost me. You are absolutely right about that. I probably should have just used the high potion, but I was not thinking right. Alright, before we get into this, let me take a drink real quick. Let's see, do I want defense or Tinkerbell here? I don't know if I can quick do Tinkerbell here, but I can try. Let's find out. Okay, I got it. Hello there. Long time no see. Just don't go flashing Donald again, okay? He doesn't need to see that, he's too young. Alright. So, Tinkerbell is a useful summon, because she will periodically heal you throughout any of the fights that she summons. I forget if she can one-time revive you as well. I think that's just Kingdom Hearts 2, though. But I think we should be able to get this time. Okay, that takes care of that one. Oh god. Damn it. Alright, here we go. Now we're good. I probably should have equipped something other than Strike Raid, though. Like, if I equipped Ragnarok here, this would be a lot easier, I think. Thank you, Donald. We got him down almost 2 HP bars there, so that's pretty good. Does Blizzaga work on this? It does. Okay. That's good to know. I don't think it does well, but it does work. I mean, it's not doing that much damage, but it is using a lot less MP than Thundaga was, that's for sure. Of course, we run into the same problem we run into with Phantom, in that I have to basically be in his face to shotgun him with it, but, well, you know. It should be alright. Less MP I use, the better off we'll be. And we'll make it work anyway, just because I've already got this. You know, I forgot to check my thingy. And it's ice magic, so it would make sense for it to work on a guy who's in the middle of the desert, right? But, alright, there we go. Run at him, guys! I'm trying to press the triangle button, that's why I'm missing my combo there. Yeah, 4 or 5 cycles and we should be able to get him even at this level, so. It's like every time I have to dodge that, I have a heart attack because I'm like, I don't know if I can dodge this. God. Thank you, Tinkerbell. Yeah, that's much better. Ow. Yeah. Okay, there's the one-time revive that I was talking about. Guard there, but alright. Come on, don't you start. Damn it. Is she gone, by the way, now? Tinkerbell, that is. I think she's gone now. Get rid of that. Wow. Get rid of that one. Oh, you can kind of stand it there. Not fully, but. Get some of these HP balls, I think. He really wants to hit me with something. Or he just wants to jump backwards. Okay, that's fine. Dodging at the wrong time for that. Dodged just a little too early there. Damn it. Okay, one more try, then I'm going to end it for today. I should have used the Mega Elixir there, and I didn't. Oh well. Customize. I need... Actually, Blizzago was working halfway decent there, to be honest with you, against the what's it called? Against the shield, so I might just use that. So that's that. Now items, okay, their items are still set up, good, that's fine. How many Mega Elixirs do I have? Because this is the last boss where they're useful besides the final boss, but I don't think we'll need it for the final boss. So you know what? We'll stick that there. Yeah, we'll stick that there. Alright, back down, back up, save again for safety. Well, not for safety, but just so that it's there. And then one more time. I might practice off screen as well to do this so we can do it the next time we play. Yeah. You know what I might do? I might do that and see if it ends up on Tinkerbell there. When we get to the fight. But yeah, these super bosses aren't easy, man, especially when you do them at a relatively low level, which is kind of honestly what I'm doing here. Not really a smart thing, but you know. Yeah, the human shuriken attack is a little bit tricky to deal with. I could use Strike Raid to kind of iframe through it, but we'll see. Basically, I need to make sure that I remember to resummon Tinkerbell when she gives me the one-time revive. I wonder actually if I can guard through the human shuriken attack. I might actually try that, to be honest with you, because I don't think I've ever tried it. It's crazy. This is fine. Go again. He dropped a Mega Potion. Nice. That's helpful. If I have any use for it where I currently have my items, but as I say, alright man, your funeral if you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do there. Oh, and Aeroga works on the shield too, huh? Nice. I didn't know that. Wow. So you want to stick to him, I guess. It seemed to be doing something to the shield. I could have been wrong. Wow. this is the fireball, right?
See ya. Deep freeze.
Not that big. The mines aren't really gonna do
Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
Got it. Next! Fire Roga. Alright. Oh, I got it. There we go.
This is it. Come on.
Okay. I'm gonna reapply it anyway. Because Lord knows! Alright, I'm gonna try guarding it. Nope, can't guard it. Can't guard it. Can't guard it. Though, you know, honestly, I could probably stand next to one of those pillars. That seemed to work okay. Wow. Alright, got one. Now for the next one. He's gonna jump, isn't he? Not that kind of jump. I meant the one where he... Wow. The one where he tries to get away from me, and then when he gets away from me, he immediately starts jumping around with the shuriken thing. That sucks.
This is it.
Tinkerbell, can you like cast a Roga in addition to healing me? I know Peter Pan knows how to cast it.
See ya.
Oops. Used to it being unsquare.
Deep freeze. Deep freeze. See ya. See ya.
Fireball thing, I think.
Deep freeze.
I don't know where all these charge balls are coming from, but I ain't complaining. Here we go. That's that weird thing that he did before. It's all the, yeah, those things. Just keep dodging. Ow.
Wind.
Thank you. Oh, I got my wind after all. Nice.
Deep
I think it's
freeze.
over.
See ya.
Back to it.
Deep freeze. See ya. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Deep
Thank you, Goofy. Yeah, this is going with the Blizzaga, that is what I'm talking about. That's going a lot better than when I was wasting all my MP with Thundaga. There we go.
freeze. Deep
One more for good measure. There we go.
Come on.
Just remember to reapply Aroga as soon as he gets up from it.
Come on. Come on. Wind.
Go. I like my chances here. I didn't know you could do this, but I'm taking my chances doing it anyway.
Take that.
Apparently standing next to the wall really helps there. I don't know if he always gives you the opportunity to do so, but I'm gonna try it. I think you're still around, right? Yeah, you were. Alright, I might have to use that Mega Elixir.
Take that.
Okay, I got the one. Using it right now.
This should help.
I don't know what I didn't know what he was up to, so that was why I used it, just for safety. I didn't know if he was getting ready to do his little shuriken thing, which I don't really want him to do. I was waiting for it right there, but nope. There it is.
Take that.
Safety.
Take that.
Get out of the way, Sora. Okay. Phew, that was close. Alright. There we go, got him. Oh my god. Had a miniature heart attack at the end there, but I'll take it. It is a pretty intense boss, you're right about that. Whew! But we got him all the same. Very nice. Guys, we should leave before he kills us by falling on us. That seems like a terrible way to go. Whew! Nice save, Carpet. We could have brought Aladdin for that, but Honestly, Goofy's MP gift is just way too good. Yes, and GG. GG, Kurt Zisa, GG. That's his name, by the way, Kurt Zisa. Didn't mention that before. For beating him, we get the Zantetsu Ken ability, and we also get Ansem's report number 11, which is a secret report that wasn't available in the vanilla version of the game. All of the bonus bosses give secret reports now in this version of the game. So, and I have one measly Mega Elixir left for the rest of this whole thing, so that's just great. I am honestly, I'm gonna put high potions and elixirs, a couple of elixirs here for the fights over art to come. And that should be good. Yeah. Alright, I'm still streaming, but I'm almost done. I'll be up in a minute. Okay. So, hey Jacket Mutilator, how's it going? It's going good for me. You're catching the very end of the stream though, because I'm about to cut it off after we just beat Kurt Zisa there. So now that we've done that, there are only 2 super bosses left to be fought in the game. And they both happen to be over here at Olympus Coliseum. So, we are going to go and take care of those guys. I don't think it's going to be handily, and probably it's going to take the entirety of the next episode of Kingdom Hearts The Stream Edition, but we shall see what we can do on the next episode. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will be posting the schedule for next week because I'm off tomorrow. But I'll be posting the schedule for next week's stream schedule, basically, on my Discord and on Twitter tomorrow night, about the same time as usual, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So you can check it out there. I will tell you, though, that we won't be streaming again until Monday. So that is when I will see you next. Until then, take care, everyone. Did I say that I appreciate you coming on Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream part? Yeah, well, if I didn't, now you know, because I will see you on the next one. So take care, everyone, and have a good night. Actually, let me catch up on chat here, because I missed it a little, so let me read this. What did I miss here? Yes, it is a scary pattern, the shuriken thing. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can only use a summon once per battle. You are correct. Dumbo and Mushu aren't too bad for the shield phase. Yeah, I wish I thought of that. Completely forgot about summons. The fight was pretty difficult and ran out of healing items. Yes, I can definitely agree with that one. Yes, Tinkerbell is OP for that fight. Definitely. For sure. Stays as long as you're fighting, heals you, and she was one-time revived. Once she's gone, she can't be resummoned until the next fight. Gotcha. So now we know. But we got Kurt Zisa all the same, so that should be fine and dandy. Alright. Take care, everybody. I'll see you on Monday.